need that sports encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut.
What are you?
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's a master motivator.
I'm a master motivator. I ain't no regular ass motivator. I'm a fucking master.
Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity.
If you go through JUCO and you make it out of JUCO, you can make it anywhere.
I respect the hell out of you to see that you're doing what you're doing and still doing what you're doing for real, the way you do it, man. From day one, you had the same enthusiasm. You keep the same enthusiasm, and it's fucking contagious.
In my opinion, I think Shedeur Snow's the best deep ball in college football. I don't think
Can you just say something nice about Shedeur Sanders?
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
And I'll proudly stand up next to you all. God bless America.
You said belt to ass, T-Red. You got the belt around you.
Smitty and Jason Brown.
Coach JB Show.
Talk That Talk Tuesday. So talk and we will talk back. Steve Kim joins us, as well as NFL legendary quarterbacks Jeff Garcia, the pride and joy of Gilroy, California. He'll pop in. Niner great, Eagle great. We'll have a bunch of discussions with him as well. But it is Talk That Talk Tuesday, so make sure you pound that like on the way in. Good morning, wake up. And let's get it cracking. We got a lot to discuss. The Cincinnati Bengals owner has spoken up regarding Shemar Stewart's contract, and it is getting quite interesting. But what do I know when I said this all along? This kid is trying to get over in more ways than one. It is almost as if he knows he's going to screw up and just wants protection for screwing up once he does. I have spoken to 3 NFL front office people. We're going to get an insider from the Bengals popping in here right out the gate to break this down in totality. Talked to 3 teams, buddies of mine on 3 different teams, and they said they all have this in their contracts, and it is not something that we have never seen before, contrary to belief. And that the Bengals are getting way too much heat on this particular topic. I know we've all bashed them. Smitty and everyone else has talked about this particular contract. So we will dive into it and see who's at fault. Apparently, though, the main reason behind Shemar Stewart's disgruntled attitude is Abdul Carter has signed a similar contract, and it is in place. But he did attend camp, and Stewart saw that and said, no, I want even more. We're going to dive into that. This is sad if it's the case. And on the other end, no ownership group or owner would agree to such a contract if it is true, especially after the Deshaun Watson debacle in Cleveland. This kid needs to play. He needs to grow up, drop his nuts. I'm standing on my business. He was drafted on a quote-unquote high ceiling possibility. Remember, this cat had 4 sacks in 4 years. We know how good he can be, but we're drafting him on potential, not on what he did. So guess what that tells me as a coach and an owner? He needs to get reps. He needs experience and growth, and then he needs to play versus grown men. This is a joke, and the Bengals need to accept some criticism as well. Let me make sure we're clear. They should have been ahead of this pre-draft and known there were some issues with this kid or his agent. This kid is only doing what his money is telling him to do. Remember, his money is telling him this. He paid an agent. That agent is handling all his business. He pays an agent who seems to be a bit immature in this particular case, and is leading this kid down a dark path that we may have never witnessed before with a first-round pick. He is the only first-rounder left unsigned. In other news, Micah Parsons is at camp right here in California, even though a contract has not been signed or agreed on, and they are still in conversations with agents and management in Dallas. Good to see him show up. He gained some respect from me. Not that it matters, but he did gain some respect from me by showing up and getting there. Shemar Stewart, look at the guy that's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the history of football as he shows up for work in Micah Parsons, and learn from it. The Packers' right tackle, Zach Tom, reaches a 4-year, $88 million deal to protect the throwing arm of Jordan Love. And again, we have quarterback Jeff Garcia on today, plus Steve Kim. But what do I know? What I do know is, though, we got a new little infomercial that you need to take a look at. We are in the building. I got over on you motherfuckers. You didn't think he was here. Rio?
Yeah.
Rio, you didn't think he was here, huh?
Rio got nervous. He was real nervous, JB.
Rio woke.
It took me 2 hours to get here, though, homie. I'm tired as hell. No energy all show.
Hour 15, homie.
Same thing. 2 hours. Damn near 2 hours.
I got you I got your own quarters.
He did give me my own
racist,
quarters, homie.
like,
They do sound racist.
Quarters is like what they said.
We got the who's they?
Like I think they called it quarters, didn't they? Like
who's they though?
Like us.
Yeah,
and then they put y'all in quarters, didn't they?
I don't know. You tell me, homie.
I don't know.
You put us there.
I didn't put us there, and you weren't put in there.
Speaking of my people,
no, it wasn't your people.
I still feel that pain.
No, you don't. Stop.
I do. I feel that pain.
No.
Speaking of the quarters, we got the video that kind of showcases my section. I think you did a little video earlier.
Your section?
My section.
That sound worse. That sound like Section 8 or like a dorm room.
Nah, I don't sound worse than quarters. Quarters sound hella racist.
They do.
Babe, do we have it by chance? Yeah. Let's see it real quick.
Smitty's in the building. We're live.
Yeah.
Look, Thomas,
Hey,
homie, you got your own room. Like little boy.
Lost weight, though. Lean.
You lost weight?
Lean.
Look at that. You got your own area, homie.
This is your own fridge, homie.
Like I'm staying here?
Yeah, like this is your section.
Why is the washer and dryer right here, though, homie?
Open that fridge, homie, and you got whatever you want in there, homie.
Ain't no great pop, ain't no chicken in here, ain't no watermelon.
Great what?
Oh, that's crazy, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That's racist, though. You had great.
It ain't racist.
It's damn near racist, homie.
What happened?
He's just muted so we can talk. We were talking. It's damn near racist, homie.
Why is that racist?
Like, why? Like,
yeah, Gatorade.
I do like grape, but how'd you know I wanted grape?
Because I know.
Like, what told you that?
I'm from Compton. I mean, not like I'm from Beverly Hills, homie.
5 Hour Energy, homie.
5 Hour Energy right there for you. Wash your dryer, homie. And then you got your own bedroom right here. Where, you know.
It's the bathroom, homie.
Oh, the bathroom. You got your own bathroom, your own bedroom, homie. You got your own like area, homie.
But look, you got wet wipes. Is that for like the AEs? I'm just trying to like.
That ain't wet wipes.
That's a big box of baby oil and wet wipes, homie.
Yeah, but the big box was from the studio, homie.
Oh, okay.
That you went.
We never used that in
down
the studio, so I don't know what you're talking about. So
yeah. So you know.
Shout out to Core Power though, man. Core Power, we're gonna be reaching out to you very soon. High protein milkshake for all the people who's in the gym like myself. JB, he don't know nothing about this.
By the way, that's my laundry room area. And so Smitty has full access to that refrigerator.
And
he cannot touch the other refrigerator in the house, though.
Right.
And he doesn't like that.
Yeah, I know we muted the video at the end, but I literally can't cross the line. Like I literally can't go past a certain point. So
it heated up in here with 2 cats.
It's hella hot in here.
Real easy. Like
yeah.
I got act now though. I got major AC set up.
No, you don't.
New fans. Yeah.
I ain't been here in like 2 years, homie. I'm trying to see a lot of updates.
Look at this.
You got a brand new refrigerator.
Quiet. Instantly cold too.
Like immediately.
Pretty damn quick. Like within about 5.
I'm still hot right now.
You got a full hoodie on though, like BPS, homie.
I
You don't gotta wear a hoodie in the summer.
could take it off though, because you see what's going on.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
You wear white?
And you wear black.
Really?
And we ain't even like.
I got the wrong shirt on though.
What you mean?
I don't got the one with you on it.
Oh fuck!
I didn't even know.
Wow!
Damn!
Wow!
That is racist.
I get fired at Fox.
Shout out to you wearing the white
Fired
shirt.
Coach JB Show Big Smitty. Yeah, fuck, man. I'm getting fired everywhere, homie. Super
Hey.
chat. Pause, homie. Enosh, that's the dude, right? Pause.
No, that's Enosh. I don't know.
That's the dude, though, Enosh.
But it ain't Enoch, our boy.
No. It's a black dude from Africa named Enosh. Said, y'all so cute.
Oh, you know who he is?
I don't, but I'm just looking at his picture. Like, that's kind of, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't call us cute.
Lucy
homie.
said you matching or something. I don't know what.
I mean, Lucy can say that. She a woman.
Yeah.
She's she, her, or whatever.
We don't do she, hers here, homie. We don't do she, her, and all that shit. What is that, homie?
What? Core Power, homie. Protein milkshake.
We're trying the studio, the Slapdick Lounge out. We'll get we got 4 big time cameras, so we'll set it up once we get it all situated for the football season. We're just trying it out this week, see what we could do. Since Smitty don't got no job and I got fired on the day off, so we was like, fuck it, let's just chill. I'll get some. I'll raise some EBT funds for gas, and I'll hook them up. Smitty like EBT.
Shout out to my homie B. Watt, Brandon Wiley. Just got married, man. Shout out to him. Been a member for 8 months. Naptown homie. Grew up together. Creston Middle School. Warren Such a Warrior.
Somebody said this is the way, coach. We'll see. Like I said, we'll probably come off. We'll change the cameras and we'll angle each other off. We'll angle each other off like this. If you guys know, you know what I'm saying? I'll be over here. Smitty will be over here. And we'll see if we can move around this scenario. Cause I can move around. We could do head
we can line up almost to like
3-point stand. Tell me.
Now you O-line though, so I'm in the 3-point. You in the 2.
Yeah, I kick 2, homie.
You in the 2. So as soon as you move, I move.
I kick that.
See, Ab's right there though. Ab's right there.
He's not gonna do
nothing. He might bite.
Yeah, he's not gonna do nothing. But we got room. We got act. I can move this shit around. We can do a lot of shit, homie.
We need some barrels in here, like some go over plays.
I'm tired.
Damn, ass slobbering on.
Tired.
I am too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm strong as shit.
You got tired just getting in the stance?
No, I really am. My cardio is horrible.
Oh, yeah. See, I got cardio.
I'm strong as shit, but I
got
can't.
cardio. Cigars give me cardio, homie. Real shit. I don't think people understand.
Cigars give you cardio.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the clarity on that.
I don't think people understand. Somebody said JB was terrified.
I would like.
You would just
fuck you up though. I mean, no, respectfully though.
There's no respectfully fucking me up.
No.
That even makes it's oxymoron.
But we're not talking about fire. We're talking about O-line, D-line. Like
I would literally just I would slam you into the setup.
Jason,
like,
respect my craft. A school paid over $100,000 in totality for me to play there. That's how good I was. Think about that.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand the brass tacks, homie.
But I do. Like I
we need to bring people in the studio and just do crazy shit.
We should.
I'm gonna start bringing just random cats. I'm gonna go outside and just be like,
shit
hey,
might break in here though, but
like,
it's cool.
SA,
ain't my house.
Like, come over your homes and just bring them in. Like, fuck it.
That's like me saying I can outthrow you. Like at some point, it's crazy. Like I did this at a very high level. I'm a 1%er. I would destroy you in a 1-on-1.
Thank you, Max. Fucking 15 D1 guys couldn't get me in the lake, but I don't have grown.
We're talking about football, Max. Did you play football, Max? We're talking about 1-on-1, D-line, O-line. I would fuck him up. He can't block me. He's a quarterback. Natasha Nash.
No picture.
I don't think he's a real person.
Natasha Nash. You got a white last name,
but a sister
either or first name.
Natasha's black. More black than white.
Natasha's actually Russian.
Really?
Yeah, Natasha, homie.
Nah, but it's if it was the little thing over the A, it's Russian. You know,
but still, Natasha. She could be like a sister for sure.
That's a sister.
But she could be Russian or white. And then she got Nash last name though.
Yeah. Is she mixed?
She could be mixed.
Like a white daddy, you know what I'm saying? Got his last name, but then the sister, mama,
a real person. Damn, what's she say?
What's she saying? Go find her. This is important.
Person
I'm black.
Cleveland.
Ooh, Midwest. Stepping on Rossi. Hanging with my posse.
Natasha,
came in the club sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a picture of her.
Can you put a picture up or anything? Or show the ass or anything? You can do anything. You can just pop the
show
picture
the what?
Up. Huh?
I didn't hear what you said. It was a little loud in here with the air.
Got cool quick, no.
I'm cold in a bitch. Now I'm cold. Now I'm zipping this back up. I'm freezing this
God
motherfucker.
damn, that motherfucker. That ain't no joke, by the way.
That's that Motel 6 fucking
quiet.
air. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one that like quiet.
You know what I'm talking
But I
about?
got it up,
The
though.
shit that really blow.
I got
Pause.
full on. Like I gotta have. Basically, if I put a door out here,
You damn near.
I could rent this out like as an Airbnb house.
That's what I was saying.
And lock it off right there. Cause look, bedroom, bathroom, washroom, fridge,
And just put a little gate.
office. There's an office
I'm
right
telling
here.
you, I might get kicked out of my apartment. I got fired, so I'm glad we're talking about this. Wife leaving me and shit because I'm not doing good. She don't want to bum, so I'm about to probably
I
move
gotta
in.
figure out a
here
door
a little
over here though, because I really don't want just a door right here coming straight off the street. You gotta come through the gate, door right here.
Have them of us climb
I can
through
make
the
a
little
door right
dog hole though. Have them climb through the dog hole.
You'll climb through here with your wife and everybody.
She
Come
leaving.
on, homie. I'll put a door. I'll put a real door right here. I can literally put a door right under that fan.
Well, fucking do it. You got money.
I don't got money on me. We're in the building, man. It's Talk That Talk
freestyling right
Tuesday,
now.
man. We got a we're gonna have a special guest join us though. Talk about this Shemar Stewart situation. And JB, move your mic over. Which way?
Like Smitty's, homie.
I don't get it.
Study and learn.
I'm already ready.
Move to the side, turn to the side, just like me.
Like this?
Do it just like me.
Gay.
My shit right.
My shit white.
I do shit at a high level. Should we go to quote of the day and stuff?
Yeah, we got quote of the day, Smitty. Quote of the day brought to you by don't wish for it, work for it. It's real simple and plain. Don't wish for it, work for it. A lot of you guys just wish, wake up every single day thinking it's going to happen today. It ain't going to happen today, contrary to belief. I got contrary to belief inside of a quote of the day. By the way, contrary to belief, it ain't going to happen for you today. Go work for it.
I drove 3 hours here damn near this morning, and this is the quote of the day that you brought me. Low energy, basic,
different when
simple,
you're not here. Different
not
when you're
deep.
here. But it's different when you're here. It's a different thing. You're supposed to be piggyback.
Is it more pressure?
Micro. He don't realize that he's supposed to piggyback off the quote. And we're live now. He doesn't understand
We
the whole
too real though. We
shit
too
show.
real. We too real. If it's shitty, it's shit. I'm pissed. I can't cuss right now. It's first 10 minutes. My fault, Bailey.
Nah, we passed that.
Where we at?
They gave me a different. I got a different algorithm.
Oh, really?
I think so.
So how much time do we got to wait to
I
cuss?
think right
First 10
away
minutes?
because I cuss right away now. And
I'll be 18 minutes. We can cuss. Fuck.
yeah. Contrary to belief, we are all bad in someone's story.
That's a little better. I appreciate
Well,
that
there's
one.
no difference. It's
A
just
little
louder.
better.
I was louder.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean
But the
nothing.
meaning is deeper too. We are all bad in someone's story. Basically saying that like everybody's going to view you differently. And you're not perfect. You might have treated somebody one way, another person another way because of the energy they brought you. I like that, homie.
Can you hear us? Can you guys all hear us the same? Like he got a real deal mic now. I got a mic. Are we all the same? You both
1,
hear us?
2, 3, 4,
I see the meter.
5,
See the meter on the
6.
thing. 1, 2. Only got 1, 2. I muted 3 and 4. We don't got a mic over there. So we
Mic
got a real
check,
board
mic
here.
check, mic
We got
check.
a real situation set up here, by the
I
way.
feel like rapping and like making a song with your shit. Like this is real equipment. Like
Why rap though? Why automatically rap? That's BPS.
it's on my bucket list to make a song this year. I got
You bullshit.
motherfucker.
Nah,
that was in house. That was in house.
I don't have
Nah,
one.
that was in the living room.
Bullshit.
That was in house. Did y'all hear that?
Homie, that was Bailey. I
Did
don't
y'all
have
hear that?
one.
No, it wasn't.
Homie, I don't have one.
Motherfucker, that came from the shit though. That wasn't from the.
Hold on. Homie, hold on. Is this motherfucker really a member back talking shit?
Oh, Christian Alexander, man, JB's contrary to belief. He's a deadbeat. While trying to call out deadbeats, hypocrite deadbeat at his finest. He said deadbeat hella times. I mean,
Hey, Christian a member though.
yeah, 71. You remember?
I fucked the shit out of your mama
Oh shit.
and your girl. I actually had your girl laid over the bed. Like, you know how you fuck a face where she's laying over the bed, her head like this, and I'm standing up fucking your girl's face? That's what I did to you, Christian. But continue to be a member. I appreciate you. We got the new merch, homie. The new gear. Look at this.
Yeah, we do
That.
cheers,
We got
homie.
that. Cheers. We got all that shit. GoJBStore.com.
New merch, old shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the old fucking one before Smitty was
You don't
even
fuck with me, you
born,
racist.
homie. Jazz, you know what I'm talking about? Where your head is hanging off the bed?
How Jazz know? Like specifically Jazz though.
The door, homie.
Jazz a freak, huh?
Oh, we gifted him one.
Oh, we get that. Don't count. That don't count.
He said he knows my daughter more than you will ever do. But you won't come say it in my face. That's the problem. I bet money on it.
Did he email you his address?
No.
Oh, okay.
Never emailed me your address either, Christian. You fucking bitch. Now your time to go. Bye-bye, pussy. All right, so anyway, back into business. I can't imagine waking up every day saying, I got to get up at 6. Because he on the West Coast, he said, my daughter.
Okay.
I got to get up at 6 to get on Coach AB show and just talk shit about Coach AB.
Like right out the gate, though, too.
I'd be damned if I had to wake up at 6 to go just talk shit to somebody on their show.
Miserable life,
when
homie.
they do nothing.
They ain't got no job or nothing.
I can't wait for you to do a Valor Live commercial. Anyway,
I can't wait to taste it. Pause.
Poll question, Smitty. Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
Yes, he is. I have to really go through it.
Quiet as kept. You kind of hesitate on that, even though I asked a question and this was Smitty's response. Yes. So it was a little.
I had to think about it for a second. Yeah. But it's off the top of the head, no order. Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford, Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud, Dak Prescott for me, Jared Goff. Got to go Jalen Hurts.
Is he a top 10 quarterback if they lost last year's Super Bowl? See?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because guess what? You're going to be saying, damn, he went to 2 because their team was so good.
Who's above him now?
But he's the reason for them losing, for them winning.
Give me 10 above him right now.
10?
Like no order, but just try to think of 10 quarterbacks above him.
I'm kind of with Cam Newton, man. I don't know if you saw what he had to say about it. Do you have Cam Newton, what he said about this particular topic, Bailey, or no?
I think he does. I think he does. I see something right there.
No, everybody's going to get mad at this. Cam hating on Jalen Hurts. It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the talent that he has around him. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback. But if we're talking about what they bring to the table holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. When you have tight end skill set, you have a dominant defense, the best running back in the game. Download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly. Like you got King Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, those guys, that's cool. But when you're comparing, Lamar Jackson still shows you why he's an elite player. Josh Allen has to play elite in order for them to play. Lamar Jackson has to play at a high level for the Baltimore Ravens, even though that they have a dominant defense. Patrick Mahomes, he got a lot of talent. But boy, oh boy, you can't put no John Doe in Patrick Mahomes and think that they still.
You agree with that, Smitty? Real quick, because we got a guest here, and let's get back. We'll table that.
We'll get back to it, yeah.
Let's get right back to it. We got an insider, man. Been on the Pat McAfee show. He's been on other shows. Known this man for a while, man. He covers all things Bengals football, and it's a pleasure to have him on here. Drew Garrison joins us. Drew! Uh-oh. We alive?
Are we froze or is it him?
I think he froze.
I think he froze up a little bit. Yeah, might have to refresh, restart.
I think he froze.
Yeah, he's not moving. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We got Drew Garrison, though, an insider from the Bengals. He'll pop in here, and we're going to talk about this Shemar Stewart situation. Well, I guess we can go back to what we were just discussing then in the meantime real quick. So, I mean, you have to know I agree with Cam a little bit, but the slippery slope is that, I mean, think about Joe Burrow. He came into the league with a crazy amount of talent offensively. I mean, he did mention Mahomes having a ton of talent. I mean, you think about a lot of quarterbacks have a lot of talent at, receiver, tight end. Like, you need help. So it's kind of hard. It's like we're punishing Jalen Hurts for having good players around him, which I don't like. But I also understand what Cam is saying, because do I believe Jalen Hurts is a guy you could just drop anywhere and he's going to ball out? I don't. I kind of put him in like the Brock Purdy bucket, a better version of Brock Purdy because he's a better athlete, but in that same bucket where he's really great at managing what's in front of him, but he's not a guy that, again, you go throw him with the Cardinals or you throw him with the Bears or go throw him with one of these average teams and you just hand him the keys and say, save us, lead us the way. I think there's only a handful of quarterbacks that falls in that category, but with all that being said, he still falls into the top 10. He's just not a top 5 guy. Because some people got him like number 2 because he won Super Bowl last year, or number 3. It's like, hold on, y'all. Like, your eyes have to work. I understand that he's been to the Super Bowl twice. I understand that he's played well in both of them. I understand that he's won one of them. All that's kudos to him. And winning's a big role. Winning's a quarterback stat, JB, but it's not the only thing. My eyes work. So he's not a top 5 guy, but top 10, you can't name 10 QBs better than him right now, JB. I will challenge you on that. You can't. Not 10.
Well, I think there's only about 10 really good quarterbacks in the NFL.
I
don't know they're really good. I just think they're good. I think that his surroundings are perfect for him, but here's the credit I'll give him. I think he's a nutty, gutty performer, and I think he works on his craft more than most. I think he's willing to get better every day. Every year, he's improved his mechanics. I continue to see little things that my QB catches with his feet, with his elbow, his platform. Little things matter. He continues to get better at his craft. I know who his dad is. I know that he's a serious person. I like that about him. So it's hard to judge him, though, man. Like, he's done some great things because he is he can run. He's multi-dynamic, multifaceted. He's got a strong enough arm, and he's accurate enough when he's got a clean pocket. But when the pocket breaks down, you'll see his balls start to awry and move around and his mechanics kind of falter. It is what it is. That's normal, but he's still young. I think the sky's the limit as far as where he's at age-wise, but I don't know if he's top 10 if he loses that Super Bowl last year, to your point. You just said winning matters. We would be saying the Eagles lost because of Jalen Hurts and not or in spite of him. They won in spite of him instead of because of him. That's the biggest knock that I think is going to be out there on Jalen Hurts. So even though he won one, we're going to sit here and critique him like we do everyone else, just like Mahomes and everyone else. I think he'll still I think he's going to continue to keep proving the doubters wrong, though.
I think he was top 10 coming into last season.
Team's loaded.
I think he was top 10 coming into last season, before the season even started.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I keep challenging you, and you ain't saying nothing. I keep telling you, give me 10 QBs that's above them. Because you already told me the other day, you don't have Dak back. You don't are Dak in your top 10, I don't think.
No, I'd have Hurts above him.
Right, okay. So Dak can't be in front of him. Obviously, you don't have Kyler Murray in front of him. You don't have no. I'm just thinking. I mean, I just don't know who you
I'd have Mahomes, Allen. I'd have probably Lamar, Burrow, Stafford, of course. I'd probably have.
I know you ain't got who I think you. I know you ain't got two in front of him.
I'd have CJ, and I'd probably still. I don't know. I think
you see what I'm saying.
It's hard to not have him. I'd have Goff. He's been to the Super Bowl. He lost one. I'd have Goff probably in there. But I wouldn't put him below Purdy, Jordan Love. I wouldn't put him below Tua. I would actually have him higher than Herbert. Even though Herbert's more talented, I would have him over Herbert because Herbert is yet to win a goddamn playoff game. Yeah. So
I don't have Herbert in my top 10. I love Herbert.
I don't have Herbert near my top 10.
He has to do more.
Yeah, I don't have him near
top 10 talent, but that's about it.
Let's get back to our insider, man. The Bengals insider, Cincy Unfiltered. You can catch him on Cincy Unfiltered, man. The Cincinnati Bengals show out of Dayton, Ohio. Our main man, Drew Garrison, joins us. Drew, what up?
How's it going, man? My internet waited till right then to mess up.
Oh, you're good, man. I know you're busy, man. I know you're busy. It was last minute to hop on here, man. We're at the lounge here at the Slapdick Cigar Lounge. So, man, give us the lowdown on this Shemar Stewart deal. I said it months ago. Smitty and I argued. I said, man, I'm not buying it. There's no way that this is the only contract in America that hasn't been signed. There's something going on. The owner came out yesterday and basically said, nah, he wants certain things if he gets in trouble and he still wants to be paid. I don't know any owner that would pay for that. Where are you at now? I know you're a neutral guy and is going to call it what it is. I think you're waiting on his agent to come on your show, see if that happens. Hopefully for you. What's going on with this?
I think the agent's ducking me, if I'm being honest with you. I got a DM from Dalvin Cook after our show last Tuesday. I was kind of talking shit about the situation. I got a DM from Dalvin Cook, like, here's my agent's contact info, hit him up. I'm like, all right, cool. So I talked to the agent. He starts texting me, like, defending himself. I'm like, yo, like, I don't think this shit's getting reported right in the media. You got, like, Schefter goes on Pat McAfee's show one day and says, like, the Bengals are trying to do some shit that nobody else does. And then a couple days later, Rappaport's on there. He's like, no, lots of teams have this. So, like, this whole thing has been a shit show of reporting in the media to begin with. So I'm like, this dude, So I come to find out the agent got on Dalvin Cook's Twitter to message people because nobody would reply to his messages from his account. So he's trying to do this like damage control thing. And come to find out, really, the Bengals just don't want to pay this dude if he goes to prison. And Abdul Carter, the 3rd overall pick, much better defensive end pass rusher, much better prospect than Shemar Stewart. He has this language in his deal. Gray Zabel has this language in his deal. Stewart was picked 18th, picks 17 and 19 have this language in their deal. All the Bengals want to do is say, hey, dude, if you go get into a Quinshon Judkins situation and you end up going to the joint and you can't play football, we don't want to pay you your guaranteed money, but you can still earn it if you stay on the team. And let's be real. Look at the Bengals' history. Pac-Man Jones, Joe Mixon. These are guys that they have stuck by when they had issues happen off the field. Pac-Man's one of the realest dudes in the world. He'll tell you, he'll say, Mike Brown saved my life and stuck with me when nobody else would. So they're not asking this dude to do anything crazy. They're just saying, yo, sign this paper, banking on the fact that you're not going to go to prison.
It's weird. I mean, I don't know what you talk. When you hear the owner, this old white man, get out there and talk about prison, obviously everyone's going to attack him. Like, why are you talking prison? Why was it prison? Let me throw this back at you. As a Bengals organization that has, we have TJ Houshmandzadeh, who's a friend of ours, and other guys that have played in the organization, Chad, who JUCO played with us all in JUCO, TJ and Chad and all these other guys that are all there. Pac-Man obviously comes on our show. I talk to Pac-Man quite often daily. Let me ask you, did they drop the ball too by not preemptively looking into this and turning over rocks and saying, all right, we fucked this up now. We lost a first-round pick now because we didn't do our due diligence or our homework. Is that an issue, or are you seeing that at all coming out of the Bengals camp, or is this now all on Shemar and his agent?
So this is a little bit on the Bengals just because of the fact that the rest of the league has been doing this with this language. This is the first time the Bengals are trying to do it. It didn't get all this. It didn't get a lot of pub last year, but Amarius Mims, their first round pick, right tackle, he didn't sign until I think July 22nd last year because of this same thing. But the difference is his agent wasn't popping off at the mouth and sending DMs to random dudes on Twitter trying to state his case. And the Bengals' second-round pick, Demetrius Knight, he just signed a contract with this same language in it. So he's technically the first. And in like a concession thing in negotiations, the Bengals said, okay, you're going to sign it with that language. We're going to give you 75% of your signing bonus right now when you sign the paper. But what Demetrius Knight also did was he signed the practice waiver that said, I'm going to practice while my contract's being worked out, so I'm protected if I get hurt. And he just kind of kept his fucking mouth shut, went to work, went to mini camp, was getting on the field, getting the reps, and then he did it. Now, Shemar Stewart's guy has been popping off at the mouth. Shemar Stewart leaves mini camp, tells the media in person that the Bengals are more focused on winning arguments than football games, which is some shit that I've said before as a Bengals fan. But like, it's just how you do business matters. So I think that what people don't get about the Bengals is like, they will prove a point. They don't give a fuck. They're dealing with it with Trey Hendrickson right now, which I think they're completely fucking that situation up in my eyes. I'm not this dude that's gonna. Lately, it looks like I'm riding for the organization like this, but trust me, I know that there's plenty of flaws upstairs at Paycor Stadium. So I think that the Bengals should have maybe been a little bit more transparent with them about it, that they were going to try to do it, but they've also done this. It just hasn't got all this publication because most dudes just keep their mouths shut. They sign their practice agreement, they get to work, and they let their agents figure out the deal.
Man, that's definitely interesting. I know when it's like, to your earlier point, so many different reports were coming out that was just, I guess now in hindsight, sound like they were wrong because I was defending Shemar. I'm saying, initially I'm like, he wants the same contract that every other rookie has. I don't see what's the big deal. He's not asking for any more money. But now this report comes out and it does kind of, shift my mind and change my mind a little bit. It sounds crazy that if what you're saying is the only thing that's in it, the contract, is that, hey, if you get in trouble, basically, we don't have to owe you this money. To me, if that's it, I don't understand why you just won't sign it. Like, to me, that seems too simple. So I don't know if there's something. I wish, to your point, I wish the agent wasn't ducking you so he could just speak up and maybe correct us or add a little bit more context. Because to me, it has to be something else. Like, that's too simple for a player to be going through all of this over that one line. That just seems crazy to me.
And the way I understand it after listening to as many sides as I can is the Bengals say, hey, if you do something and you go to prison, you're suspended, you can't play football. We want to avoid the future guarantees of your deal. And I think what Stewart wants and his agent wants is they say, okay, if I get in trouble and I do this, only the guaranteed money from that year should be voided. If I fuck up in 2026, you should only void my guarantees for 2026, not 27, 28. And the Bengals are like, it seems like this is an industry standard thing. And the only thing the Bengals are wrong on is not doing it sooner. And Buddy doesn't want to be the example for it or whatever, but it's like, you're also you're not Abdul Carter, who's a can't miss prospect. You're a dude that had 4.5 sacks your entire college career. Like, you don't have a ton of leverage to back anything up, and you need the reps.
But if I'm him, I'm like, y'all drafted me though. You don't count my stats now. You drafted me first round with 17 picks. So that means you see me as a first rounder. I don't care what my numbers were. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
And Drew, we draft on potential because 4 sacks in 4 years. I think you compared to Abdul Carter earlier, a guy that's much more seasoned. This is my fight back to Smitty, though. Yes, we drafted you. We're giving you an opportunity to show us that you are the right pick for the Bengals. We're going to hit the home run that no one else wanted you. 17 picks prior, we had an opportunity to take you. Nobody took you. We took you on potential. You need to get reps. 4 sacks in college, you need reps versus grown men. If I'm the coach, that's number one, the thing I'm saying. Dog, you need to get out here. We'll figure that out, but you haven't even practiced one fucking time, and you had us draft you, showing you good faith. That's the set. That's what I've been on this whole time. Like, now, if he was sitting out, to Smitty's point, I get it. If it was a contract deal, but he did OTAs or minicamp or rookie minicamp, I could see it. But he didn't do fucking nothing. That's the issue.
You blame him or the agent, though?
I said
I blame the agent a lot. But
who
also,
who is he, Drew? Real quick, who is he? Is he a new booty agent or is he a guy that's been around?
His name's Zach Hiller. He got fired by Zay Flowers because he cost Zay Flowers about $10 million. So he's a younger dude. When I was talking to him, we were texting back and forth, and it seemed like kind of like contentious. I'm like, yo, I was for real. Like, you hit me up. You're trying to tell your side. I'm just trying to learn. And I hope that we can still have the conversation tonight. I've tried to reach out to him to confirm it a couple of times and haven't heard back. So I don't know. But the thing that really gets me about this is if you're not happy with the deal, that happens. It's business. I get it. But how many players in the league sign these practice agreements, including guys on his own team, to still get to work while it's being worked out? So the contract's not good enough for you. The practice agreement's not good enough for you. Like, there's got to be some give and take here.
Yeah. Let me ask you legality wise, if you may not know, but let me ask you, like, they don't recover this pick. Obviously, it's done. They don't get NFL love, and they say, here's an extra bonus contract. So what happens? Like, the next year comes in? It seems like player empowerment again once all over again. This kid can be redrafted next year, or he could be released this year, from what I understand, and picked up if he doesn't sign this contract. Do you know anything about what's going to happen before the season? Or does he go back to college if that's even a possibility?
So if there was rumors last week that kind of stirred all this back up that he was working out with Texas A&M and was maybe going to look at he's going to have to go to court if he wanted to go back to college. But the thing about that is, if he went back to college and let's say he got the NCAA, which is a clusterfuck of itself, to approve him to come back in and play another year in college, and he went back in the draft, the Bengals would own his draft rights next year. So it wouldn't really matter. They could cut him. They could just say, all right, we're done with you. Go do whatever you want. He would technically be a free agent as far as I know. Or
that's what I'm reading.
Really the only real play that he has, because the Bengals would never do that. They're petty as fuck. They would just be like, we're going to keep you just to be an asshole. Or if he sat out of football completely for this whole year and didn't play and re-entered the draft next year, anybody but the Bengals could draft him. But he's going to lose so much. You think he's going to go 17 again after all this and a year off and low college production? Like, you're going to drop to like the second, third round maybe, bro. Like, you're going to cost yourself the millions anyway.
That's a hell of a point.
Yeah, bro. He's going to lose some money, man. It
sounds like he's in a position, to your point, at some point, he's going to just have to shut up and sign. And all this time was it to be time wasted that he could have been getting better.
That's my point the whole time. That's been my point the whole time with this argument. Like, you're just doing nothing because you don't know what's going to end up happening. And now we're looking at it, and if I'm the Bengals, you ain't ready to play for me. I don't know what type of shape you're in. You don't know shit. You don't know the system. I'm not putting you out here, and then I don't have Trey Hendrickson yet. So, like, there's a lot going on in the Bengals. Now let me flip it real quick before you get out of here. I know you're busy. Drew, on the Joe Burrow side, they spent all this money on 2 freak outs, wide outs to make Joe Burrow happy. But if I'm Burrow, I'm pissed off right now because the reason we didn't go to the playoffs last year was our defense. And it seems like that's the same issue we're going into camp with that started when they start camp yesterday.
It starts today, actually.
Today is the same.
Trey was back in Florida.
Now that's the little leverage, if anything, I would give to Shemar. To the fact that they haven't signed Trey Hendrickson. He's obviously not happy. You don't want to lose him and your first rounder. To your point, you know what I'm saying?
Drew, what does this mean?
He's chilling. He ain't fucking playing.
Does that mean I'm going off into the sunset, or does that mean
I'm chilling?
Horizons are ahead.
So this is what I know for sure. One of my homeboys, Malik Wright, is another guy in the Bengals world. He had a one-on-one interview scheduled with Trey Hendrickson in Cincinnati yesterday in person, and then it got canceled because something came up. So everybody said, okay, he's been in Cincinnati. He's been training in Cincinnati. Trey has been here. So everybody on the internet's like, all right, he had to bail on this interview because he's going to go knock this deal out. The vibe started getting real positive around, what was going to happen. People saying they think it's going to get done. And then I wake up this morning, I got a DM from Coach JB asking what's up. And then I got tweet notifications saying that he just got the fuck out of here and he's in Florida. So something broke down. And from what I've been told, it broke down over the guaranteed money, which is something that the Bengals have always had a problem with. They like guaranteeing money in the first year of deals. They don't like guaranteeing it beyond that. And this is one, like, I'm on their side in the Shemar Stewart thing, but I think they're fucking this up with their best defensive player, NFL sack leader, because the reality of the situation is he was the only guy putting quarterbacks on their ass last year.
I feel like are the Bengals a cheap organization? You would know better than me. And I feel like I've talked to TJ. Like
we had Willie Anderson on.
Willie Anderson gave a different perspective. Willie Anderson said they actually do pay their guys. TJ, he'll tell you something differently. So I'm getting different perspectives. From your view, this over the history, do you look at them as like a cheap organization in comparison to other teams?
They used to be.
Okay.
And I think Joe Burrow has forced them to change. Because, bro, I've been going to that stadium my whole life. It used to be a fucking concrete jungle with green seats and a shitty turf field. They've come a long way. They gave Burrow $260 million. They gave Jamar Chase the highest contract in NFL history. They gave T. Higgins over $100 million. They're not trying to fuck over taxpayers with their stadium anymore. They're putting their own money up into it. They're getting there. They're evolving. And a lot of that is because Mike Brown is giving a lot of control to his family members. Now, his daughter's going to run the show. I'm not a huge Katie fan, but her daughter, Elizabeth, is kind of getting involved too. She's younger. She's more in touch with fans. She's getting it. They're improving. They definitely have a long way to go. But when you look at it, they've been giving out big-ass contracts to the guys that they've drafted that have become stars. They extended Logan Wilson, and they just happened to get in front of the market on that. They signed him before the market kind of exploded for linebackers. So, like, they have their flaws. I'm not putting on a cape and trying to be Mr. Brown's superhero by any means. But when TJ talks, like I've seen TJ talk on shows in the past where like Willie Anderson had to buy these guys jock straps because Mike Brown's like, yo, use these used jock straps. So like they have come a long way. Don't get me wrong, but they definitely still have stuff to work on.
I think Willie's point was like we pay like if you look at the history of the Corey Dillons and to myself to different guys like Takeo Spikes. He was naming all these guys, the other running back, but he was naming guys that were like, hold on, we paid some guys big time generational wealth money too that others wouldn't do. So he's like, for all the hate that the Bengals get for not paying guys, they have paid guys and critical guys too. So especially up front, they've taken care of O-linemen usually for the most part. Willie was bringing up. So he was like, it goes both ways. He goes, every organization has a cap. We all work under the same guidelines. It just depends on. So it's funny how some teams get this rap, but there's a reason for it, I guess. That, certain teams try to nitpick, I guess, as far as how they save their pennies. I don't know.
Yeah, and with the Bengals, it's sometimes it's structure more than it is the contract value, because they don't like guaranteeing money after year one to non-quarterbacks. They've always paid their quarterbacks, but they just, and some people say it's because, when you guarantee a guy $80 million, you got to take that $80 million, put it into an escrow account now.
Right.
Some people say they don't know if the Bengals have that cash, because this isn't Cleveland, where Jimmy Haslam's been scamming truck drivers for 20 years and he's got billions of dollars in the bank. Like this is their only business. So some people say it's that. Some people say it's them trying to limit the risk. But the annual value of these contracts has never really been the issue. It's just about the guarantees. But like for somebody like me who's been following the Bengals for 30 years, that can also work in the players' benefit too, because sometimes they're too loyal for their contracts. There were years they could have traded AJ Green and got a first, second round pick before his franchise tag, and they were too loyal to him. They were overly loyal to Geno Atkins at the end of his career. Like they pay these deals out too. It's just not the word guaranteed that's become so hot over the last few years.
No doubt. Man, what's going on, man? What do you got in the fire? We got to get you on during the season if we can, man.
Yeah, I'm down, man. We got the show tonight at 7:00 Eastern. I don't know if the agent's going to be there or not, but we get on there, we talk our shit. Shout out to the sponsor, Garage Beer. Got to pay the bills. I don't know if I know you like cognac. I don't know if you like beer, but if you do, try some.
Really? Oh. Is it out of Cincy?
So they're based out of Columbus. It's I've been rocking with this beer for the last couple of years, and they just got the Kelsey brothers on board. So I like to tell people that Travis and Jason saw me drinking it and tried to get in on it.
Hell yeah! Hey, of course you got to do that shit. I got to do it, man. I'm gonna go to Over the Rhine. I'm gonna meet you in Over the Rhine, and we'll have some yak.
Hey, man, I'm gonna drink my yak, smoke my stick. That's what you said, right?
Do it. Let's do it. Hey, man, I can't thank you enough for hopping on, man. I know you're busy. I appreciate you. Anything you need from me, let me know.
All right, appreciate you. Shout out C. Merck in the chat. Call me a Kelsey wannabe. Fuck you, buddy.
Nice meeting you, my guy.
Dick Ryder. All right, bro. Later.
Clap it up.
Drew Garrison. Make sure you follow him on Twitter at Drew Garrison. He's on Cincy Unfiltered.
That was dope.
But we love the Dick Riders in the chat, man. They're always funny. What did this guy give us? Nobody else can give me. I can. Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch. God damn, some of you motherfuckers are absolute bottom feeders.
It's your fans, though. It's your fans.
Your fans, homie.
My fans are normal. My fans are normal and regular.
Homie.
It's your weird ass fans, homie.
Drew's a good dude, man. I've been talking to him for years now. Think alike. So
you can tell he's a real one. I love his backdrop too. His backdrop is fire.
Yeah, kills yours.
That brick wall with the skateboard.
Kills yours at the house.
Can you skate?
Skate like what?
Skateboard.
Skateboard? I mean, I was when I was young.
I know that's big out here in LA.
I had a Tim's, a Staub.
What?
Yeah, old school.
I tried to skateboard up for like a couple weeks and just kind of gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a nobody. He's got 30,000 followers, so he's not a nobody. He's an insider for the Bengals, though. That's the difference.
Look at Jada, though. Horny as hell. I love his voice and his accent.
That's how she sounds?
Yeah. Calm your freaky ass down, Jada. We ain't seen you since the pandemic. Where you been at, Jada?
You raised this chair now. It's not like the studio, homie.
I know. I'm low right now. I don't like that.
You're low or you just little?
Nah, I'm low. My share is low.
Mine's higher, though.
Yeah. Exactly. See, homie?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew I wasn't that fucking short. I was about to get pissed off.
Another chair, too.
He got money up here, y'all. I'm telling you right. I'm looking around this motherfucker. He done upgraded the whole system. New AC, new TV, got new lights over here. Brand new refrigerator, touchscreen where you can open. He got levels to his fridge. So like you can open up the first door, get some snacks. Then you can open up the full door. Then he got a deep freezer with the ice balls. You know what I'm talking about? Like it makes automatic ice balls. The one you put in a little whiskey cup, just like that. Just, motherfucker got money, homie. I don't know who paying him, what's going on, or what brand deals he got behind the scenes, but I need it now. I got fired on me.
He keeps saying that, though.
That's going to be the shit all year. Oh, yeah, I got fired.
I've heard your Instagram, like, kind of like your tone has changed a little bit. Like, I've seen a couple things you said. You said, like, I'm collaborating with anything now. You called the dude an idiot on there. You said, like, you're actually, like, talking on there now.
I've been talking on him.
Nah, like, I'm not Booba the Fool, homie. I know the tone has changed. Like, you're starting to, like, I'm gonna get you out of this woke shit. So let's move on.
What time is it, homie?
I don't know.
I haven't looked the rundown all the show. Sorry, baby.
6:50. We got 5 minutes before our commercial break.
We got 5 minutes.
Hey, Bailey, let's dive into Shemar Stewart real quick because I think someone owes me an apology. Not Smitty, but the world. But what do I know? Can we show the owner? And then do you happen to have the GM quote on what he said? He said he needs to be here or something. I don't know if you can find it. If not, there you go. Duke Tobin on Shemar Stewart says he needs to be here. I would encourage him to be here. He's listening to the advice he's paying for from his agents. I don't understand the advice. We are treating him fairly. It seems like that's why you stand on business. See, this is why you stand on what you stand on. Fuck Shane Gillis. Fuck these motherfuckers. That's why you stand on business.
Where'd that come from, homie?
Because I've been the one against it, right? I'm the one that says, oh, don't start, none won't be none, right? That's me. But see, I defended Shane Gillis, bitch ass, yesterday versus the other bitch ass, what's his name?
Your radio guy.
Yeah, your old boy from ESPN. So, like, here's the thing. But I said, Shemar Stewart, you're wasting your time. You should be playing. That's another ice maker, by the way.
You lying, homie.
That's this ice, homie.
What?
Let me get your water.
Yeah, give me my water, homie.
Watch this, homie.
I was sitting there chilling, y'all. I heard a noise. I thought it was ads.
The little ice.
Oh, he got the little ice with the circles in it. Can y'all see that? I don't want to spill it. Y'all see the little ice with the holes down the middle?
Yeah. I got 4 different ice.
He grabbed his balls, grabbed the ice, and put it in my cup. Now I can't drink it.
Wash my hands. I didn't do that like that. I don't do that.
White people don't wash their hands. I was at the airport the other day. Just landed, went to the bathroom to piss, and this foreign guy was at the sink, and he was
from this side,
washing his fucking feet in the sink. Right-handed guy was watching it. He had his fucking feet. This is the sink, homie, in the airport, and he got his bare foot, and he's washing his fucking feet in the sink. I'm putting out there so fast. A lot of shit going on here, homie. I could not believe this, homie. Washing his feet. My boy Julian was in there. I should have had Drew Jack hop on. He would have confirmed it, but I was like, yeah, this is the airport has to be the nastiest place in the fucking world. Everybody's sick.
That and women's bathrooms.
Shoot, they coughing.
Women's public bathrooms worse though.
It's closed, neck and neck.
Bailey's added a lot of different sound systems. Lately.
It sounds I don't even know about.
Speaking of feet, though, it's funny you brought up feet.
Why?
Because someone followed me on Twitter and said that she's only on there to show her feet.
Is it pretty feet?
I gotta be real, man.
Ankle bracelet, like, you know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking. Like pretty feet, ankle
Toes
bracelet.
Painted, like
what design? Give me a description of a pretty.
Our homegirl who saw her fingernails yesterday, like you know what I mean, like it's freshly.
You can tell her feet go with her hands. You always can tell.
You always can tell.
If you got fat sausage fingers, your feet are gonna be fucked up.
Yeah. Like I need some like soft. It needs to be the toes need to be kind of shaped in a proper way.
But they also got to be like they can't be fat, short, stubby.
I like a slight arc, ankle bracelet. You know what I mean?
Really?
That type of vibe. That type of vibe right there. Let me try and see.
I think I texted
it's in our chat. It's in our chat, Bailey. It's in our chat with me.
Yesterday.
It's the chat with all of us with Craig in there too. Yeah. It's actually in both chats, but you go find that real quick.
See, Merc. Yeah, I suck toes. Welcome to Pop Copy. Can I help you? Oh, he's talking about Chappelle. That's
okay. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with some. Yeah,
I gotta
like Lauren got some. Like I feel you.
Lauren
saying.
got what?
Nah, go ahead.
You were about to say Lauren got some, and then you stopped.
I can't remember. What
Lauren, you in here?
Nah, you were saying that her nails.
Yeah, I could tell her feet.
Her feet probably
look
good as shit because her hands look good. And
you said that,
and you said like you.
I haven't said that yet.
You said usually you see somebody with good fingernails and hands, like you have different thoughts too. Alan, shut up. Damn, Alan, I know I'm married, homie. I ain't said nothing. I ain't said shit. And even if I was on some bullshit, even if I was, one, you a brother off the bat. Number two, we around the same age.
Any Haitian. Yeah, stop a second.
We're around the same age. You supposed to like, what? That's bro code 101.
So you saying you do?
No, I don't. I think even in the event. Even in the event.
Got you.
I expect that from you. But not from Alan. That's a disappointment.
Yeah, that's cool. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck
homie.
it. Anyway,
Fuck it. It don't matter.
Take a look, man. This broad sent me some her DM. She followed me. I don't know who it is. And she said, and I had to. I looked at her profile. I'm like, who is it? And she said, all I do is show feet.
What?
That's her right there, Smitty.
Oh my God! Shit.
What?
You like her feet? I don't like them feet. Oh shit.
That bitch got bigger. Hold on, homie. That bitch got bigger calves than the right tackle for the Green Bay Packers that just signed a 4-year deal for $88 million.
That's O-line feet, homie. That's O-line feet.
Fucking white moms, homie.
Fat, dirty, stinky, dry.
Real shit, though.
It's like a drumstick, like the calf to the ankle ratio.
I'm gonna be honest, homie. Go back to her profile. What does it say?
Yeah, get off this one for a minute. I get sick.
Just a girl who has pretty feet and loves to show them off.
Also, a mom, a lover, a daughter, and a fucking teacher. So she led with pretty feet. Like, that's her main thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's her 9 to 5, pretty feet. But she's a mom on the side. She teaches on the side.
Here's a problem I have. It's kind of like the nobodies that create troll accounts to come in here and talk shit at 6 a.m. It's very similar.
Who's following her? Oh, shit. Is that really?
This is the problem I have. Okay, real quick. When you guys come in and act as if you know for a fact that you're right, and then I prove you to be wrong, the embarrassment is at an all-time high. I get secondhand embarrassment. I have secondhand embarrassment right now because she came out and guaranteed she has pretty feet. She said, I am just a girl with pretty feet. She didn't say, judge my pretty feet. No, I am a girl with pretty feet. No, you are not, lady. Stop. You have dirty feet. You would never get, well, you wouldn't be around me. You have dirty fucking fat feet. And I can't fuck with fat feet. Not only fat feet, dirty fat feet. It is 2 strikes, and I am fucking very upset right now this morning because I cannot look at fucked up feet to start my morning off. And we're in the first hour of the show.
It's the turnoff, homie. Because, like, how you do anything is how you do everything. And the fact that you got dirty feet means to me you got dirty cat, dirty stinky breath,
feet,
earwax ear, your breath smell like belly button. That means like your whole vibe, you're just nasty and disgusting, homie. Thank you, Doc JB. I literally need gas. Like, I'm not bullshitting. I almost like didn't make it here, so I'm gonna get gas when I leave here. But that's disgusting, homie. I don't know. I'm pissed off too. Try to. I know.
That's
hang in there.
Homie.
That is disgusting. But the fact that she's promoting it means somebody's paying for that shit, though. Somebody likes dirty, stinky feet in this chat right now.
It's the farts in a jar, homie.
Somebody here likes dirty feet.
What's happening now? Brought to you by that's Smitty on the right. Let's dive into let's dive into it, Smitty. Go ahead and read it, Smitty, because this shit is real, and I'm about to I love this place, but
Dunkin' Donuts employees are going on strike.
Who?
Dunkin' Donuts employees are going on strike, demanding $25 an hour and DEI policies to be brought back. Show this video, man.
Standing today to try to make a difference, make a change. Are standing together today to demand a better working condition, higher wages, better management, and a safe workplace. This company is profitable because of our hard work, yet our wages cannot cover the basis. No one should have to come to work and fear of the management is going to try to find a reason to cause an issue with anyone. And the owners know that they can afford to provide a better workplace. They just refuse to do so. Therefore, we demand equity and equal treatment, the end of racial discrimination, respect for management. We demand health and safety. We demand fair and consistent scheduling. We demand fair pay. We demand all workers to receive a base pay of $25 an hour. We exercise our rights to organize and demand a seat at the table. We just serve the demand letter at Dunkin' Donuts, and we are here to fight the end biasness, favoritism, abuse of authorities, and wrongful termination.
She look like, what's his name? From Clips, the dude that beefing with Drake.
Why was old girl, though?
What's his name from Clips, homie? Hold on.
Why did the main girl talking Look like Keith.
I'm gonna look like Pusha T and Malice.
Like
a little Pusha T. You look like Pusha T and Malice, homie.
Hold on, the homie. The main one, the wobble body, this one.
Yeah. I mean,
Why?
Respectfully.
Why does she have shit stains on her collar?
Stop, bro. Stop, bro.
You know what that means?
I disrespect my.
She wipe her ass right here.
Stop.
Why is her neck and her back all together?
Shout out to this sister for showing leadership.
Homie, she's a
clear-cut leader.
On her collar. She's standing like this.
She's smart. She's taking ownership, leadership, and trying to make a better way for her and her employees. I love it. I've been there at my old job that I used to work at. I went into my meeting for my review meeting. They told me, Darnell, you do a great job at speak. You have brought a different energy that we don't have. You created the fun behind the scenes content to the job, but you need to do more in order to get more money. So when anybody goes on strike and asks for more money, I understand it and I get it. She looked just like them too. The clips. Not trying to be funny, sister. Y'all might be cousins or auntie and son. They look just alike.
I got a different one, homie.
What you got, homie?
Pull her up.
The last one I heard.
That one.
They're like clips.
Fuck! Homie, she looks like the homegirl, dog.
Oh. She look like grinding when you know when it can't get. How you the beat? Grinding when you know when it can't get lined in. When you can't get lined in. What you gotta say, homie?
Pull her up, Bailey.
Bailey sleep.
Oh.
Don't say nothing disrespectful though. It's still a black woman now. They can be funny, but don't disrespect her though.
She looks like Lisa Leslie. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. I got secondhand embarrassment when I'm seeing these fucking little boys go on visits to four-year schools or playing there and then in the locker room during the season doing some swisses and all these old fucking weird shits. Oklahoma State's the latest of the crew, man. Take a look at this shit.
My nigga for a reason. I can tell her all my secrets.
Fuck. Cut, never play down, cut, never play for me, cut, 3 fucking queers. So let me bring this back up, man. Let me dive into this full totality real quick. Fuck, I don't care. Did I say queers? I don't know if I could say it. But anyway, that picture right there, bro, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't bash Ebonics, Chad, or who wrote that? Jeffrey Todd. I don't bash Ebonics because I am Ebonics. Do a better Google research on me, you dumb fuck. I don't fit every narrative of yours, do I? You think you know me, but that's proving again you don't have a fucking clue who I am. So get off my dick and tell your bitch to come here. So go do a better Google research. Now, having said that, here's what the fucking problem is. The mullet man himself can't handle this shit. And the legendary Des Bryant and Barry Sanders and all these guys are fucking just turning over in their fucking, in their bed, I hope, and fucking shaking their head like, what in the fuck have we become in Oklahoma City? What the fuck have we become? Like, what are we doing, homie? This is the new fucking gladiator? This the new gladiator. Sport. Keith, shut up. This is literally you, Keith. This is your fucking generation. This is what you like, Keith. You like this shit. You think this shit is cool. You want to see this shit. No, I don't wish I could dance. Gangsters don't dance, we boogie. I don't want to fucking dance like a fucking queer. See, that's the problem. You guys really think people want to fucking be this? No, we don't. We want to absolutely fucking tie this up to the goalpost and flour and egg it. That's what we want to do. We don't want to be this. This is absolutely fucking embarrassment, homie. Whoever's not embarrassed watching this, then you're part of it, Keith. Keith, you're part of this. You imagine Keith's in there, titties bouncing all over the fucking place? You're part of this, homie. You're part of this problem. This is it. Yeah, Mike Bunny, the Super Bowl Shuffle wasn't gay. You better go back and look it up and see who it was led by. Far from gay. They were ahead of the curve. They were fucking social media before social media. Refrigerator Perry doing that dance? Yeah. The Icky Shuffle and all the other things that have come along wasn't gay, though. I'll tell you that. Shit. Wasn't this. Was not this. This shit is fucking atrocious. And where is it at? In the bathroom? The fucking bathroom of all places? Fuck, man. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of some of these coaches, and I'm ashamed of what's happening in locker rooms around the football world. I'm ashamed of it. I'm absolutely appalled and ashamed on what we become. Seriously, what we become in football. I'm ashamed of it, dog. I'm not. There's no yelling needing to be done. I'm ashamed of what we become in football, dog. This is like different than. This is different than the guys in the barracks in our armed forces sucking a dildo. This is what this is. Real shit. This is different. I mean, this is similar to the guys in the barracks a couple years ago I showed on the show that were sucking on dildos, homie, that represent our armed forces. This is this very similar fucking act.
Cameron and Mace.
Cameron and Mace. Shit. Yeah. Cameron and Mace posted me on their Instagram.
My post is real quick.
JB always blaming Mike Gundy. He doesn't.
Coach. Let me see. Coach JB.
I know what you're talking about.
Offering me watermelon. I know how to make shit go viral, but I'm a different fucking breed, homie.
You said Bailey that?
No, I'm gonna post it.
I'm gonna smoke right in your face, homie. You know that you like this end, right?
Which one?
You like this end.
I do be forgetting. So okay. So when you get a cigar, you cut the side that you hold on. What side do you cut? You cut the side you about to light up, right?
What's that noise?
That's me. My fault.
Oh no, that's that TV.
You cut. So when you got it, that was already cut.
I cut it. Yeah.
No, that was already cut. You cut that side, right?
No.
So you cut the side that you're gonna smoke out of.
Yes.
The other side's already like that.
Yeah.
You just light it up. Okay, bro. Got you. I be forgetting, homie. I don't smoke like that shit's bad for you.
Actually not.
You gonna have me smoking a cigar all fucking day.
Not really. It goes out these fans.
You know the cool thing about being unemployed? Like, I'm still busy because I do a lot of freelance shit, but I don't have nowhere I have to be.
I know.
That shit is fucking cold. Like,
yeah.
I'm getting invited to events and shit. I can make all of them. Like, there's nothing like, oh, I can't go because I got to woo. Like,
yeah.
This freedom is almost scary.
Yeah, welcome to my world, homie.
Damn.
You was hating on me, though, a couple of months ago.
Yeah, but now I'm doing it now. I'm gonna post this video of me and you real quick. Coach, let me see. Coach JB.
Sitting that to Bailey. Bailey
Trying to feed me. Hella.
We're in the building, man. Shout out to Drew
food.
Garrison.
I don't like that. That sounds kind of, hey, May, feed me. Trying to give me hella food in the morning.
Look at these weirdo fucks. Look at this.
Hey, you fat fuck. Oh, they talking shit. Hey, Coach JB, if your dick was 1 inch inside of your mom and your dad's dick was 1 inch inside of you, are you moving forwards or backwards to get out? What the fuck is going on?
Weirdo fuck.
What the hell is going on? What type of shit is you going right now?
Weirdo fuck.
Coach JB, Big Smitty. Hey, people who live out in the West Coast, if we did a live show, would y'all pull up? Hey, you fat fuck. You were talking wild to my boy George, walk down Bueller. Don't let that bulldog mouth write a check that your puppy dog ass can't cash. If you apologize to him, we'll let it slide. Just know he got some real Twitter goons out here. He's a Twitter goon. Twitter goon.
Hold on,
is that a new gang, homie?
Hold on.
Nah, get a picture up. Send it to Bailey right now. Take a screenshot.
How?
Let's send the whole fucking link. Send Bailey the Twitter link into the private chat. Go to and Bailey get the picture up. We have to break this motherfucker down.
These are cats DMing me, homie. I get DMs like this every day. See, now Smitty gets to see it live.
We got to hurry up because Steve Kim was right around the corner. He's like really, and Steve don't play. He don't like waiting.
Steve's coming live here?
Steve, no, he's like, I mean, I don't know. He might be.
He's coming around the corner?
I mean, he's on come on the show. Steve Kim's coming on the show. So
well, listen,
Steve don't like waiting.
All right, so listen. Let's bring Steve Kim in, the Korean Cosell himself, co-host of Whitlock's Fearless, 3 Knockdown Rule, Mario Lopez, Snack.com beat writer, and all things Palooza, football, and boxing. Our main man, Steve Kim, joins us. Steve. Now, we're live, Steve, in here together. He drove and finally, so it's ironic that he comes on a Tuesday morning at 4 a.m, but he won't come for a Palooza event. But it's funny.
Flight got delayed, Steve. Then get home until 12 o'clock. Yeah, it was crazy.
Steve, we got 3 things here though, because you're gonna be part of this going forward. We have
that shirt he got too.
We haven't signed a deal yet or anything, but it's close. We got this Valor Energy drink that Steve Kim's going to be a part of, and he's going to be a part of the commercial himself. This is berries and cream.
Ooh. This is orange cream.
And what's this blue one?
This right here. This is nitrogen infused blueberries and cream right here.
So Steve, Smitty's going to be here for 3 days straight. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. He has to try one each day. So right now, he's going to just pick one. Hold on, homie. I'm going to close your eyes.
All right.
Oh, this is like the Pepsi challenge.
Pause. Not gay.
You can't say that now on when we cut it now. So don't say that part. I gotta find it.
Boom. Let's go.
This right here?
Yep.
Keep my eyes closed?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I opening it right?
Yeah.
I want to. Oh shoot! Is it splattering?
Nah.
All right.
You didn't even smell it. Fuck it. You didn't smell it or nothing.
Oh, that's fire, homie. Hold on. First of all, it's good. It's creamy. It's flavorful.
I told you.
It's actually good. I'm not just saying.
You thought I was bullshitting when I know you like it. BPS.
What was the 3 flavors? It was blueberries, orange cream. What was the one you had?
Berries and cream.
This might be berries, homie.
It is.
Get off my ball.
It is berries.
Is it berries?
Yeah.
And I just guessed, homie. This is super good. I love berries. This is fire.
Steve, these 3, I'm telling you, these are hydrogen infused. We're going to make...
It don't taste like a normal energy drink. It doesn't give you like that. It's smooth.
Steve, I got a whole case coming to you, Steve. So
all right, cool.
You're gonna get it. All right, Steve. Let's talk some fucking brass tacks here. We got Jeff Garcia coming on after you.
Move.
We just had a Bengals insider on, Steve, and he kind of broke down the Shemar Stewart thing. I'm so glad I stand on 10 toes when I talk about Mahomes and I talk about all the shit I do, because guess what? Who was right and who was wrong? Me. I was right. 2 months ago, I said he's a shit bird. He's doing some shit that no one's ever seen. I said he has 4 sacks in 4 years, Steve. If I'm a coach, guess what I want to see? Some experience against grown men. I want to see you get reps. And he hasn't had 1 rep all year, and now we're seeing that he's just a shit bird. So where are you at with this whole thing? And have you seen the latest in the ownership group?
Here's the thing, though, Coach. Shouldn't he be allowed to have just a standard rookie contract like every other rookie that's drafted in the first round?
Yeah.
I get it. Look, I think he was overdrafted. He's more of a
potential guy.
A little bit of a Tarzan that plays like Jane. And I don't see a lot of guys who don't get sacks in college suddenly become Deacon Jones in the National Football League. I get all of that. But you've already invested draft capital, right? He was a first-round draft choice. Why should he take stipulations that are different? And we're talking about stuff that's in the template of every other first-round draft choice.
Wait, have you heard the latest? Do you understand what's going on now, though?
No, what is the latest, though?
He does. This isn't that situation. He's the only guy yet that hasn't signed, and there's a reason for it.
Right.
He wants full pay if he were to get in trouble. And for whatever reason, this is what he wants in the language. It seems like his agent is screwing and pissing this down his leg. He wants to go. Let's say he goes to jail, for instance, which was crazy because the owner came out and said it. And if he goes to jail, for instance, he wants paid while he's in jail. And the owner's like, there's not a fucking owner in the world that's going to pay you to be in jail.
If that's standard, if that is standard
that's
procedure,
not standard.
not to pay a guy, then the Bengals should just say, then okay, just sit out.
I think that's what they're doing. We got some videos, Steve. I don't know if you saw. Have you seen the owner talk about it?
I saw some clips. I didn't really listen, to be honest with you. Go ahead and play them.
Baby, if you could show it.
This one is surprising.
Skin cancer.
I hesitate to get into the detail, but basically it turns on whether out years are guaranteed if he gets involved in conduct detrimental to football. Well, what does that mean? Detrimental to football in recent years has been violence to women.
He's saying all that stuff. That is kind of crazy.
That's about the one that comes to mind. There are others probably, but that's the one that I think of. Well, if we get a player who gets involved in something like that or does something that is just unacceptable, guess what? I don't want to pay him. I really don't. If he's sitting in jail, I don't think I ought to be paying him.
Woo! Okay.
Hey, Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
On the surface, I completely agree with them. And Shemar Stewart's interesting with Miami fans because he's from South Florida. Him and his advisor, Coach Mo, they're not exactly the most beloved people in the South Florida football or Miami Hurricane community. He was part of that big class at A&M where everyone got paid really well. I think he may have been the only guy to stick through it throughout the duration of his college career. I find this interesting because early this morning I saw a clip of Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco taking shots at Jerry Jones because they're saying, yeah, owners only like you for football and it's all transactional. And I'm like, yeah, right. It is. It's transactional. You're a player. You have a contract. You live up to it. And they're talking about how they don't really like you for what you are. They like you for what you can do to them. Right. Shannon, welcome to life in the big city.
I think. See, I want to know. I want to know what Smitty thinks. If Michael Irvin was asked those questions, I think he would defend Jerry. No,
of course he would. I think they're trying to make insinuations that Jerry's a racist. Which, okay, you're allowed to have that opinion, but the last time I checked, Jerry Jones has paid every dollar that's been contracted that he is obligated to. I don't get these athletes talking about, well, I'm more than an athlete. Right. You're more than an athlete, but when you sign that contract to that organization, you're an athlete. You have an obligation.
So what did Jerry say? I haven't seen it. What did Jerry say?
Jerry took some cheap shots at Micah, though, and I actually do agree with Shannon and Ocho. Like, he should have, look, he said basically the guy's not reliable. He's not healthy. Even if we sign him, we may not get him. I wouldn't say that. I really wouldn't.
Then he brought up Dak. He said, we paid a guy that made the highest paid in the league, and the guy got hurt. I'll say, damn. Right. We got the video, right?
Go ahead, baby, show it. Let me see. We got a video, Steve, I think.
Just because we sign him doesn't mean we're going to have him. He was hurt 6 games last year. Seriously.
I love it.
We've signed a player for the highest paid at the position in the league, and he got knocked out 2/3 of the year. Dak Prescott.
I mean,
so there's a lot of things you can think about when you.
I just look at him and look at Landman.
The player does.
He was great on Landman.
Committing and guaranteeing money.
Good old boys. They're killing it.
Jerry shouldn't have said that. Jerry, because look, Jerry. Now this is life for you in the big city. It's football. It's a collision sport.
Right.
Guys get hurt. None of these guys have gotten hurt on purpose to sit out. Okay.
Right.
But for Shannon and Ocho, oh my God, they don't like us for what we are. They don't have to. They don't have. Shannon, you were not signed to millions of dollars for your winning personality and your $1 million watt smile. You were signed to that money because you were an all-pro tight end. Get over it. Stop Stop bringing this whining attitude to athletes. Toughen these guys up saying, hey, guys, play football, invest your money. Don't be a sad story. But this whole thing, Jerry Jones don't like you for who you are. He doesn't have to. It reminds me of a story. Mickey Duff was in a litigation, this famous boxing manager with Lloyd Hunnigan. They're in court. And Lloyd Hunnigan and his people are saying, well, Mickey Duff really didn't like us. So Mickey Duff goes, time out, sir. So he tells the judge, come here. Can you bring me my contract? So he starts reading over it. And the judge goes, Mr. Duff, what's going on here? I goes, oh, I'm sorry, Judge. I've been reading my contract. It says nothing here that I have to like this guy.
And listen, Jerry needs a win. He's feeling the heat as he gets older.
Cheap shot by Jerry, though. That was unnecessary. I wouldn't have said that if I'm Jerry.
Yeah, I actually like it. I like the old whites.
Well, yeah, I get it, but still, it's not like Dak Prescott was doing a skateboard trick knowing he was going to get hurt. He got hurt in the game. It happened.
But you know
what I'm saying? Like,
see, but that I think that's happening in pro sports more than back in the day. You couldn't drive a jet ski in the summer, and you couldn't. It was in your contract.
You still can't.
You still can't.
But what's his name? Tatis for the Padres. All that money, and what did he get hurt on? A boating accident, skiing or some shit.
Well,
and
Jeff Kent years ago claimed an injury. Came from, he said, washing his truck and he fell off the bed of it, and it wasn't the truth.
Yeah.
Well, I've been meaning to ask you this, Coach. That offensive lineman, Charles Jagasaw for Notre Dame, he may be missing some time during the season, and he's a really good guard. He's part of that really good offensive line up front that I'm going to see in about 7 weeks. I have a question with these young players in college. If you sign an NIL deal, and it's one of those where it's basically pay for play, which is fine, do the colleges or the collectives have a right to say, okay, now we're putting in clauses where you can't jet ski, you can't go ATV riding, you can't ride a motorcycle? I mean, this is pro sports now, right?
Steve, it used to be that way, and they didn't make this money. If I'm paying a guy this crazy money, I'm going to have to put something in there. I'm not saying just be no fun police, but damn.
I count my pockets.
Yeah, you can say you could count my pocket, but you're also, if you're an investor, Smitty, and you're the owner of a team, you're gonna pay a guy $200 million and let him do whatever. Let him fucking skydive out in Dubai.
Nah, but it's never been that way. I mean, I get that,
but it is now. It's starting to be more and more
full circle. That has nothing to do with Michael Parsons. He's not skydiving. He's not doing nothing like that. He's not doing nothing but getting sacks every single season and being an all-pro. So pay the man.
He's not get injured podcasting. He's not.
Okay, but let me ask you, Steve. But he did miss 6 games.
Okay, but it's football. So Steve's
that's an injury, but Coach, that's an injury.
No, but I think that what he was saying is, bottom line is he missed 6 games. That's what he's saying.
Well, you know what Jerry really wanted to say, though?
Ahead,
Smitty, in my view, I believe that Jerry, in the back of his mind, there's a couple of things. Number one, I'm running out of time. Okay? And we all run out of time.
That's number one.
Number two, during the playoffs, Micah Parsons has not stepped up, and his run defense, it ain't exactly elite. I think that's what he's saying. I think there's a subtext to what he's saying is like, am I really getting modern-day Lawrence Taylor?
Oh, no, he ain't. Well, yeah.
There's no one that's Lawrence Taylor.
Right. But that's the case, though. Hey, well, don't pay me then, and let me be free then, and I'll go somewhere else.
There's no doubt. And look, the last playoff game that I saw Dallas in, Micah Parsons and that front seven got mopped. They got mollywopped up and down that field by a young Green Bay team. I still believe, this is, again, my opinion, Jerry Jones probably replays that game in his mind a lot when he thinks of Micah.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit overrated because you can't be just a premier pass rusher and not like let me say it over.
In other words, he's not a 3-down guy. He's not a 3-down.
Smitty understands what I'm saying. You can't be that hybrid guy and play the flats and then come up and be a premier rusher. He's not Lawrence Taylor, in my opinion. Like Lawrence Taylor's wrong armed, and Smitty knows what I'm talking about. He took on the run. He would actually go beat the 3 technique inside and stop the run. Right. Micah has turned down more run game than I've ever seen from a guy that's going to get $180, $190 million. Like that's just where I'm at. I think he's a freak and all that, but more freaks that we see now in college, the Shemar Stewart and all these guys that we pay off potential, we got to start demanding they play both sides of the football, and meaning both sides, meaning the run and the pass, because if they don't, we're not getting a full, complete player, and you're not going to ever see one of these guys become a Lawrence Taylor. Because Lawrence didn't take that.
The highest paid defensive player maybe ever,
Yeah, you gotta
be
fucking
a 3-down soldier.
Myles Garrett plays both. Mike Crosby plays both.
TJ Watt, even though he's smaller, he plays both though.
Trey
to your point,
Hendrickson,
I give you that. I give you
Gotta
that.
be a 3-down soldier.
He picks and chooses when he wants to. A lot of time I see him on run plays doing a lot of like looking like this and trying to use his athleticism to just chase you down versus hitting the mesh point, blowing it up to your point, and making the play. So I agree with that actually.
And Steve, I think that actually weighs on players in the locker room that they won't come out and publicly say it now because we're in the jersey swap era. But what they see optically and say, all right, you're getting $180 million, and then I got to come in and play rundowns because your prima donna ass don't want to take on the pulling guard. Like that's something that may not look optically to the better on DraftKings out here, the absolute fucking nobody that don't understand it. But to us that sees it in the locker room, they're sitting there like, hold on, man, you should be playing all 3 downs. Like, what's going on?
Keep this in mind. To the casual fan, they know and they like sacks, but they don't understand about scraping in the run game, anchoring inside, setting the edge. Because you have to really be a football coach and kind of understand front 7 play and say, hey, that guy led to a lot of tackles. Like, you look at a guy like in football, Joel Steed. Great nose tackle. If you look at his numbers, he looks very ordinary. Vince Wilfork was the same guy.
Yeah.
Nobody really wants to play nose guard. It's the ultimate sacrifice position because you're getting pounded on with 1,000 pounds of flesh on you, and guess what? You get none of the glory.
Yeah. I'm so glad you said that, Steve, because like you said, the casual fans just don't know. Even I played D-line. So like again, you look at my stat line a lot of times. I got 4.5 sacks my junior year. That's not amazing. But again, when you watch the tape, you understand the impact that you make by just simply playing the block the right way, staying in your gap, freeing up that linebacker, taking on that double team. It's little nuances to where if you don't play it or you don't understand it, you just won't know. So that's a hell of a point.
Sapp said something. He said, I would never go to a team that'd make me play nose guard. And he said part of the reason is, he goes, number one, there's never really been a true nose guard that's ever made the Hall of Fame. He goes, I had aspirations. I wanted to get sacks. Let me be a 3 tech. I can make a living. I could be a big name. There's never been a big name nose guard if you really think about it.
Wilfork will make it, right?
Might. I mean, he's been on the ballot a few times, but that's another guy you have to really understand his value.
Yeah.
It takes a Bill Belichick to say, hey, this guy may have been the most important guy on my defense.
Man, he had some great feet too at that size. His feet were so fucking good.
I don't think we want to have that macro conversation with some of these people in the chat because they won't understand what it is. First of all, the nose guard position is really, unless you're in an over eagle front, which is 4 down linemen, and have a huge bubble B gap. So you basically have a nose, a 3, and a 5 on the same side, which is called an eagle.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're in an odd front, a 50 front, 2 bubble B gaps. That means you have a nose and 2 5 techniques, and then you have 2 walk-up guys. How many guys truly played an odd front that was successful? The Ravens?
Bruce Smith as an 3-4 end.
Yeah.
It's the most impressive thing to get that many sacks.
200 sacks, Steve. As a 3-4 end is insane.
Yeah, but the thing is, they ran. See, the thing is, if you really
like
watch
him having 300 sacks, really, for him to be a 3-4 end, that's amazing.
The problem is, if you watch that old shit, you'll see him bump into what now we call a lot of 4-eye and really a lot of bear front, which to the common fan looks like a 3-4, but it's not. If there's a 3 or a 4-eye in there, it's some sort of 40 front. That's how we would classify it on offense. If somebody's touching the guard, it's not an odd. So, like, that's where I think people get confused. You can do things to confuse O-line. Saragossa, the Ravens ran a odd.
The goose, yeah.
And the New England Patriots, I mean, they used to put Willie at nose in that crazy hybrid when Belichick would stand them all up and Romeo Cornell. They would stand guys up walking around the line of scrimmage. They used to do crazy shit. Rex Ryan ran an odd, buddy. That's really what the 4-6 defense is. The bear front and what we know as a 4-2 stack is really just 30 front, 30 odd. It's a third odd. And Jeff Fisher invented it, contrary to belief. So a lot of people don't realize. So there's a lot of nuances to the 50 and the odd, and that's why a lot of
sacrifice. Sam Adams. Sam Adams is another guy. Absolutely.
That's why a lot of cats don't get that nose guard, because the nose in a true 50 had the double A gap guys, Smitty. They were a double A gap guy, what we call a 2-gapper.
Yeah.
So they were a 2-gapper. Cortez Kennedy back in the day was a tilt. So we used to run a 40 front with a tilted nose. So he would kind of tilt his ass and he'd be in A gap. And there's different nuances, but nose guards, just to your point, I don't know if they
I played nose in high school. I love nose in high school because I was stronger than everybody. So my job was just to beat the center's ass. I didn't care about my stats. My job was to put the center 4 yards in the fucking backfield and cause chaos, and that made everybody else's job easy, and I loved it.
Guys, going back to Micah Parsons, something I told you about 7-8 months ago. I know someone that talked to someone in that organization, and their exact words was relayed to me was, if Micah Parsons doesn't re-sign with the Cowboys, there'll be less than 5 people that'll actually miss him outside of Sundays.
Damn.
So I don't think it's just, and I do think there's been a couple of players, Coach, that have sniped at him about the podcast.
I know.
So there's some
Emmitt Smith, a couple legends. Emmitt Smith, like it kind of goes back to the Bengals. The 2 old owners were watching, laughing about them, but like they're both kind of on the same page. And then you look at the OGs that have played in those organizations. We had Willie Anderson on. We just had an insider on. Smitty was talking about this. I don't think Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Deion Sanders are going to bash him. I think they're going to say, Jerry paid us. So that's my point. Like, I think it just kind of, you get paid.
I get the Jerry. They're trying to say that, I mean, Chad said, well, I don't want to use the P word. And I think he meant the one that rhymes with antation. And I'm like, okay, well, that's interesting. But here's the issue. Every player signs a contract willingly. They don't do it against their will. And I agree with Shannon Sharp. This is transactional. Yeah, you're stating the most obvious thing and making it sound like it's a bad thing. When Eric Dickerson demanded a trade and got out of L.A., he didn't care about old Steve Kim, who idolized him, had a poster in his room. He wanted his money. It was a transaction. Right.
No, it is. And that's, if you talk to Irvin in person, he loves some Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't think they would call it that and look at it that way. But I think the people outside seeing guys say shit like, well, he missed 6 games. We don't know if he'll sign him. It's going to be
but here's the thing with Micah. If Micah goes on the open market, he's going to get his money. They're making it sound like Jerry's the only guy available. No, if he waits his time, he's going to be a free agent. He'll get his 45, 50 million on the open market. Let's not throw a GoFundMe here for Micah Parsons. He's going to be good.
Yeah, somewhere. And this is late again. And that's what by the way, if you look at the history, I was watching someone break it down. They've always waited late and done it. And I think Micah knows that, or he wouldn't be in camp.
Elliott.
Yeah. Micah's in camp, Steve, Mike's in camp right here in Oxnard.
CD.
He showed up. I give him credit, Steve. Do you give him credit at least for showing up to work? And he's like, hey, we're going to work through it. I give him credit.
I think that's a great look. And the other thing, I think with Dak Prescott, I get the sense to this day, Jerry had some public pressure to hook up Dak Prescott. Like, you have to pay him, right? So he makes him the highest paid quarterback, and he's thinking, wait a minute, I'm not getting Troy Aikman here. And I think there is some buyer's remorse. I think that's why he even brought up Dak. And I think that was because, again, Dak got injured. Jerry, you got to grow up here. You're in football. You kind of know the way this works.
Yeah. Steve, right here in your backyard, L.A.
Coach Rob Ryan, man, he's maxing out every drop of potential he can from this USC linebacker group, man. This energy on this video was amazing. Let's check it out right here.
Concrete.
Yeah.
Outside Coliseum.
I love this shit. Downtown the hood.
Could be a drive-by.
I'm okay.
Nice good shit right here.
I love
old school Matt Drills on the concrete. I love it too. I love it, Steve. But he won't be there during the regular season. He'll be gone.
What do you want? Where's he going to go?
NFL. As soon as the NFL coach gets fired, the D coordinator will become the head coach, and then they'll hire him. And that's just how it's going to go. He won't be in college very long. He's going to choke fuck Lincoln Riley or a player before the season ends. Go ahead, Steve. Give us your take on that.
Well, has Rob ever actually done that?
No.
No.
Well,
Don't say no.
But I'm just...
Yeah, not publicly. I know a couple things, but go ahead.
If I'm Lincoln Riley, I probably need a Rob Ryan, a guy like that. And I think it's a great contrast to have. But, I mean, is he going to leave in the middle of the season? What if he enjoys it? What if he's having fun out here in L.A.? I mean, how many times do you see staffs being added to in the middle of the season? I don't see it a lot. Dana Holgerson came in last year in Nebraska a little bit. But I don't see that. Once a staff is set by fall camp, they might get fired. You might lay off a guy. but do you add on? Hey, by the way, Jake Retzlaff got a home.
Yep, he did.
Now, I guess we could say it is now Jew-Lane.
That's what I said yesterday. Yeah, the Jewish Mormon. I can't wait for Sean King, hopefully, to get back on here and talk about the addition. Let me ask you, they've had 5 quarterbacks this offseason. Do you know that? Tulane's had 5 guys transfer in there, in and out.
Look, last year they had a very good young quarterback in Mensa who got a multi-million-dollar deal with Duke. They had a running back that's really good, Mekhi Hughes. He's at Oregon. If there was no transfer portal, it was like the olden days, we're looking at Tulane being a playoff team because they might go undefeated with that schedule. And I just wonder, is Retzlaff going to start coming in, 6-7 weeks before the season? That's going to be interesting what that does to that whole quarterback room.
On my face.
Yeah. Is he starting this late?
He has no choice. He has no eligibility left. I heard after this.
TJ Finley's gone for sure.
Yeah, he got arrested, didn't he?
Yep. He's gone.
He's busy. He's busy.
They got Smitty's guy. They got Smitty's Ball State guy.
I know that. Was it Simonza?
Simonza or whatever.
Yeah, from Ball State. Church.
He's a nobody. And then you got
he was solid. He was solid at Ball State.
And then remember, you and I talked about this a few weeks ago. Like, who's willing to take a guy this late with any type of baggage that apparently he has? What does it do for that locker room? And then what does it do for Kalani? It's a 2-part question. What does it do for Kalani at BYU, who had high hopes in this Big 12?
Well, it doesn't help them. I think they realize we're not as good as we were. Okay, because he was going to be a top 5 quarterback in the Big 12, and he fits that system perfectly. Now with Tulane, here's my view of it. Maybe I'm wrong, Coach, but if the players know, let's say 4 days ago, like, man, we're struggling at quarterback, we don't have one, they'll welcome in Retzlaff. Now, if a guy in that current room was actually taking hold of that position and as a place of leadership, and everyone likes him, then it could be an issue. That can be an issue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What you thinking, JB? You got that look in your eye.
I don't believe he's going to have a problem learning the offense, number one. So I don't see that as an issue. The issue I see is just the pure in buy-in from the locker room and telling the quarterback who's been starting all spring, hey, dog, you're fucking sitting over here for now. Like, that's going to it's not going to just rub the quarterback wrong, Steve, and enter the portal. It's going to affect other players who were bought into that particular quarterback if it was the Manza or whoever the guy from Ball State. You know, wideouts and other guys build relationships, and they get very disgruntled when their quarterback gets set down. So it's going to be a bigger issue, in my opinion. I don't know, but it is what it is. I like the Rob Ryan hire, but we'll see what
Did you hear what Kirk Herbstreit said about Nico Imalieva and his father?
I did hear about it.
What did he say?
I don't know if Bailey's going to get it.
If you have that clip, you may want to play it.
I didn't see it.
Give some context. I know he basically said he went on a show and they basically said Nico.
Herbstreit said that one of the issues is that Nico's father came up, to the coach, Josh Heupel, and said, hey, we got to put better parts around my son. We need an offensive line. We need this. We need that. And I'm thinking, okay, that's fair. But let's be honest, it was probably about the money. So I have a question, and I said this on a show in Las Vegas that I do. If that was the issue, it was about personnel around your son. To paraphrase Rick Pitino, did Jonathan Ogden walk through that door? Did Clifford Anderson walk through that door? Did Deshaun Foster walk through that door with another year of eligibility? Did Gaston Green walk? Did Charles Arbuckle walk through that door? I'm not saying Tennessee has a great offense, but they did get a top 5 offensive tackle that they paid a lot of money for in high school recruiting. The receivers are okay. They're not what they were in 2022 when they had that track team outside. But if it was about personnel, UCLA offensively, they lost their best receiver or remaining receiver, Sturdivant's at Florida. Running back, they lost Harden, but I like Javion Thomas, the transfer from Cal. He's a good player. But it's not like UCLA has all this talent outside. It's not like J.J. Stokes is walking through that door, fellas.
Yeah.
Show the video, Bailey, real quick. We got this video that Steve was talking about with Kirk Herbstreit.
I don't know the true story. I've heard different stories. Some people thought it was about money. I've heard from close sources it was more about Nico's dad going to Josh back in December before they played Ohio State, like, hey, listen, you got to get better at offensive line and better at receiver. You got to get better around him if you want us to stick around, which blows my mind that a college quarterback's dad would do that to a head coach. And I think at the end of the day, when they got into spring ball, it was still more of you haven't brought people in to make him and this offense better. Again, I don't know if that's true, but that's what I was hearing. So I don't think it was necessarily about the money. I think it was more about, is Nico going to be able to play well enough to eventually be a first pick in the draft with the players that they had around him? That's disgusting to me if that's true.
Well, Coach, what do you think?
I don't know, man. Like, knowing Nick personally, like, I mean, this man played with me in college, so like, I don't know him to be that guy. I just don't. That's just my personal opinion, like my personal dealings with.
Right.
Like, I just don't know him to be that guy. So unless there's like a concrete source, I just don't know. Like,
well, here's the thing where I disagree with Kirk. There have been a lot of stage fathers of quarterbacks trust me, Mr. Imalieva is not the only father of a quarterback to ever say to a coach, hey, what's going on here? I've heard some stories. I'm just telling you, but if it's about personnel around your son, again, JoJo Townsend and Cormac McCarney and Freeman McNeil ain't walking through that door in Westwood.
Let me give some context, because I know this for sure.
Frank Cornish.
Then people better stop. People better start bringing up the damn Clausens and Charlie Weiss, because there was no one that held more people hostage than the Clausen family, and I've known them forever.
It happens more than ever now, I think.
But it happened back in the day. You just didn't have cell phones and stuff. So this has been happening for a long, long time, man. We've had this quarterback. You guys heard of Jamel Holloway?
Yeah, but Jamel didn't have any issues, did he?
No, but demands? Shit.
Well, he deserved them, though. They let him go national title after Troy Aikman got his leg broken. I mean, look, Miami had a situation with Brian Forte. He was the #1 quarterback out of New Brunswick, New Jersey in '89. Everyone wanted him, and Miami got him. There's a funny story. So Jimmy Johnson and Gary Stevens, our great offensive coordinator, are at their house. And Mr. Forte's talking about, well, if we go to the University of Michigan, I mean, what a great they have a great engineering program. And Gary Stevens did the ultimate Miami thing. He goes, sir, with all due respect, you let him be coached by me for 4 years. He'll be the #1 pick in the draft. Okay, I don't know what an engineer pays, but I know quarterback pays. And so they got him. He got beat out by Gino Torretta. And I've talked to players that have been on that field. I said, guys, was Gino really better than Brian Forte? They said, Steve, it wasn't even close. Brian Forte tried to sue Dennis Erickson in Miami because they said we were promised the starting job. So this type of stuff has been happening for decades, as Coach mentioned. This is nothing new.
This ain't new. Real quick, I want to show you this video. There's a few things going on I wanted to get your take on, directly affecting Cam Ward. He looks like he will be the starter by default. He might have been the starter already, but now he's started by default.
No, that's already, look, it didn't matter.
Yeah, well,
with all due respect to Will Levis, he wasn't going to start.
Well,
first rounder, top 10 pick.
No, Will Levis was a second-round pick. He dropped.
You're right. He did drop.
Listen,
like a rock in the ocean.
I'm pretty sure they were starting Cam regardless. I'm not going to say that was, but by default now is. I want to ask you this question though. The handling of this Will Levis thing. And now you get to see Cam Ward start as a rookie. This handling to me is, I don't know. It's as bad as I've seen. Whether it's him, his camp, or the organization itself. Somebody dropped the ball here, because there's no way you can tell me the day of camp that I'm done. Like, either you've had MRIs, you've had all off season. I don't know if you know this, and I don't know if Bailey knows this. He's a Tennessee fan. Have we said this is from last year, or is this something that happened this offseason?
Coach, this is where the decision was made. We're moving on from Levis last season. That's really Will Levis to me is like Nuke Nalouche from Bull Durham. $1 million arm, 10-cent head.
Bull Durham,
and all you had to do was watch that Bear game from last. He gave away that game.
He needed some pussy.
Tennessee. And I remember You know when I fell off the Will Levis bandwagon because everyone talked about his arm.
Where?
He couldn't start at Penn State, and they didn't exactly have Todd Blackledge back there. The other thing was there was a game at they played Ole Miss, played Kentucky, right? That's where he was, and it was a close game. Last 2 minutes, he hits a slant that goes like 60 yards. They're about to go ahead last minute, so they rush up to the line, and you know what he does? He doesn't let his guys get set, and they take away another play. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, Will, you had plenty of time. You got to say, everyone take a deep breath. Are you set? Then you snap it. The way he did it, lack of football IQ. You know what happened the next play? Play side blitz. You're seeing it's not blind side. And I'm thinking, Will, get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's first down. Sack, fumble, game over. I said, out. No IQ. That right there, I said, nah, he's live arm, dead brain.
Live arm, dead brain.
Mayonnaise.
Well, it's a lot of those guys out there.
So
have you seen this?
As soon as Cam got drafted number 1, as he should have, he was a starter. He was a starter.
Cam.
Still think he's a bust. Let me ask you something. This Oklahoma State shit. Have you seen this crazy locker room?
God.
I haven't even seen it.
Yeah. Take a look at this.
Oh, shit.
It has to be the walk-on. Hartley Dykes.
One of them. I understand, Bailey. Am I wrong? Isn't one of them a QB?
Those are kickers on me. That's specialists.
No, bro.
It has to be walk-on, Smitty.
They got to be specialists or something.
Yeah, that's not exactly Hartley.
Bailey knows. Who is it?
Justin Blackman.
One of them's a class of 2025 QB they just signed, I believe. I don't know
Big time, a big time one. Isn't he a big time?
I don't know if he's big time. I thought he was a walk-on or something. It looked like they signed him pretty late in the cycle, like about a month or so ago, but he's a quarterback nonetheless.
Oh, well, walk-ons don't count. So,
well, you can't sign a walk-on.
You know what he means.
No, I know. I'm saying though, like, look what Merciless just did. You got to walk on.
You know what Mike Gundy should say? They're 20. They're not a man. Rip them. I'd be embarrassed though. If I was a coach, I would actually take that clip. Say, guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. Unless you're an All-American, if I ever see you do that and put that out on social media, I'm probably going to rip your scholarship away. So be warned.
This is what I would do. You want to really know the truth.
Break it down right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would show the clip to my players, the real ones.
Team meeting.
And I say, beat the fuck out of them in the locker room after this practice today.
I like that.
And you know what take those 3 in the locker room like we used to do. And I don't want to know. I bring my team captains in.
Like Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket. Get like
Smitty.
the thing and the
Darnell,
you know what I'd also say.
Fucking right.
I'd also say, hey guys, but give me a warning so we could turn off all the security cameras.
Yes, everything's Oh, it's definitely gonna be set up. Smitty, you take the captains because I had my captains. I had different captains. I said, hey, have a captain. We had a captains meeting every Tuesday. I bring them in. Smitty, take these guys, and I need to take those 3 fucking guys that have white fucking moms, by the way. And it comes back to white moms again. And absolutely mollywop them in the back somewhere. And I don't want to hear nothing else from them. And tell them if they fucking snitch, they're gone. So that's what I would do. And I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. But he won't do it because Mullet don't have no nuts.
Then who was it? Was it Rich Rod or who was the coach that said he banned TikTok?
Yeah, Rich Rod.
Good for him.
Yeah, like no TikTok. So
yeah, that TikTok they banned me for everything. So like. Why are you leaving me on? I don't even know who that is. I don't know, Smitty. Steve, let me ask you this, Steve, real quick before we get you out of here. I got to ask you.
We didn't talk no boxing, but it's okay.
No, that's what I'm going to.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
He was here for Palooza. You weren't.
I know, but we haven't to talk about it.
We did a live after the fight. Steve, we had TVs everywhere. I've had friends that said, man, I didn't know what to watch. There was fucking 2 fights here, 3 fights here. We had every fight on Steve.
TVs in here.
We had every fight on Smitty. Steve, break down the whole night, man. I need to know from
everything.
Usyk is a spectacular fighter. Now, do I
top
think
10 heavyweight ever?
He's making an argument. I mean, I have him high, but not as high as above Joe Louis, Larry Holmes, George Foreman high, and right up there with Ali. I think it's a little premature. And as Michael Thompson always says, Steve, you're nuts if you think that, because this era is weak. And I say, Mike, I don't think that. I'm just saying I believe he's now entering the conversation. My view is if you're going to have him in the top 10, he's more like 8, 9, or 10 than 3, 4, and 5. Okay.
Gotcha.
Now, Bam Rodriguez, spectacular young talent. Maybe the best 25 and under fighter, certainly the most accomplished in the world. He's outstanding. Manny Pacquiao, for age 46, I thought looked like a good version at 46 of him. I thought the draw was actually correct. I had it 6-3 Manny going into round 10. And the last 3, I do think Manny started to fall apart, showing his age. I think the draw was the right call. Unfortunately, now Manny's going to fight on. Oh, God. I'm not a fan of it, but it is what it is. So that's basically the night of boxing, or the Boxing Palooza 2025.
Which fight was your favorite?
Wait, Steve, you said the undercard was absolutely atrocious.
It was terrible. It was terrible. But the undercard really featured your beef ribs and your chicken, and that was elite, Coach. Shout out to you.
Thank you. Smoked chickens on me.
Oh, unbelievable.
No onion rings, though.
I didn't have seconds. I had thirds. Well, onion rings really isn't Coach's thing. We got to fix that in the preseason. Now.
And the onion rings didn't go with that combo.
We got to fix it now, though. This is the time.
But now, here's the thing. The Usyk knockout, I loved. I love watching knockouts.
Yeah.
But to watch Bam over 10 rounds, just chip away, and sculpt, and then finish it, that's beautiful to watch. By the way, Joette Gonzalez put on a really good fight with Brandon Figueroa. That fight could have gone either way. And then look, Sebastian Fundura, that's a tall order. No pun intended. That is a very, very tall order.
Tall as hell.
I mean, Tim Tszyu hit him with his best shot, and after all, he just said, forget it. I'm done, so I don't even blame him. By the way, you're going to have Jackie Slater on this week, right, Coach?
Yeah, Thursday.
Do me a favor. Ask him why Henry Ellard, the Fresno Flyer, is not in the Hall of Fame. That just...
You might be on right when he comes on, so I'll let you ask him. Friday, I got Anthony Munoz, another
maybe
legend.
The greatest left tackle ever, certainly in the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, those two are. I'd love to have those two on the same line.
Anthony Munoz was so good in college. I think he didn't even play his senior year at the knee injury, and he still went number 3.
That's insane. That's insane. That's next level.
Jeff Garcia today and Warren Moon tomorrow.
Oh, ask Jeff Garcia. Do you send Terrell Owens a Christmas card?
So give us a breakdown.
Yeah, give us a full breakdown real quick before he comes on.
Hopefully,
I would say that Jeff Garcia was a really, really good quarterback. He made multiple Pro Bowls.
Me too. I like it.
You look, and he's probably underrated in the sense that not only did he have to come after Montana, he had to come after Steve Young.
Yep.
So there's never been a quarterback that had to follow back-to-back Hall of Famers with that type of pressure. I think he actually more than lived up to his billing.
Who was in between that shit? Like Elvis Garbach or something?
No. Gerbach played a little bit.
Gerbach was there.
He played as the backup who'd come in when Young would have some injuries, concussions, but really he was never the full-time starter the way
Garcia became.
Garcia was. But see, Garcia got some bad luck in a sense that he got a fully mature Terrell Owens who became the guy. The problem was he also got T.O. And he didn't want to get his popcorn ready. He's the first quarterback that really had to deal with that stuff. And I felt bad for Garcia because I'm like, you're just trying to do a job. You're getting him the ball. And and he's not Steve Young or Montana. So he doesn't have the ability to, hey, why don't you just shut the you couldn't. And I felt bad. Garcia was a really good pro quarterback. He had a good career.
Another JUCO, Cali JUCO legend. I'm just telling you. We got
some. Go to San Jose State. What school did he go to?
San Jose.
Okay, yeah. So
he went to Gavilan JUCO though in San Jose.
But I mean, T.O. is one of the greatest receivers I've ever seen. I'm actually one of the few people, I like him more than Randy Moss, believe it or not. I know I'm in the minority.
It's an argument. I mean, it is an argument, though.
I think that he should have been a first-ballot Hall of Famer, but he was not an easy teammate. He was not. And you talk to a lot of teammates, they've gone on the record saying, T.O.'s great, but. You get a lot of that, but. So I just look at it. Jeff Garcia had a hell of a career. I hated the Niners, but he was good.
I did too. Nah, no doubt. He did. UFC You are Whitlock back yet?
Whitlock has some technical difficulties, so I get the day off, and I don't know what's going on with the show. I think we're going to be back tomorrow. But Henry Eller, let's get Henry Eller a yellow jacket, man.
Hey, how about Mark Clayton? He's going to be on the show during the season.
I love Clayton. I love the Marks brothers. But if you look at Henry Eller, by the time he retired, he was top 10 in every statistical category for wide receiver. And where Henry Eller does not get enough credit, he was the second-round draft choice in 83. Our first-round draft choice was Dickerson, so that we did pretty good that draft. But from 83, 84, 85, and even most of 86, Rams did not throw the ball well or often. Now, when they got Ernie Zampese in 87, they ran the Chargers offense. He blossomed. And also, Ellard was a very good punt returner.
Now he was.
So he deserves to be in the Hall. And one other thing before I leave, for all you football historians, the SEC Network showed a documentary as part of their SEC story and anthology series called The Wishbone. Talked about the history of the Wishbone. Learned a lot. And there's a guy, it actually was created by this high school coach who got hired by Darrell Royal. His name was Emery Bellard. And coach, as I'm watching this, Smitty, if there is a team with good enough athletes that wants to go completely against the grain and run triple option, they would kill people right now. I'm just telling you.
Hey,
I don't know.
Ran triple out of the gun. I ran triple out of the gun. I ran the same shit out of shotgun. That's all we've done. We've just taken that and moved it into shotgun. That's what you see now.
With these hybrid light linebackers, if some team decided to run the old school wishbone, they could absolutely grind people right now.
Why do you think Paul Johnson had so much success at Georgia Tech?
And he might be the last guy to ever do it.
They ran midline, old school midline at the 3 technique.
Midline, crazy.
Shit, that shit was tough.
Unblock me, I got to read the situation.
And he ran veer both ways.
So recommended viewing, Wishbone on SEC Network.
Nice. Steve, tomorrow you can come out here and then be ready for Thursday's show.
Yeah, okay.
You stay tonight, we'll have food for you.
Yeah, get the roll away ready. Yeah.
You got your own fridge, everything.
We'll see you Thursday with Jackie Slater.
All right. Talk to you guys later. I'll be watching.
All right, this day. Steven Kim, man. Clap it up for Steven.
Your energy's horrible.
No, I'm letting the guests go in. It was kind of hard to
You're in person and the energy's horrible.
Energy's
we got
super
more
loud.
views. It actually did go up. Like we're
slightly, I don't like the 360s. But no, the energy's very high.
We're almost 1,800.
When we have a guest, you got to let him do his thing. You know how it is. You got to bounce. I can't overpower Steve. That's not a good host. Shout out to K Shay, man. She's been like huge added value to our show. Knows the game, know football.
You've been a huge value to the show.
Just been like a lot of just keeping the chat organized. You know, she knows the game of football. Very active. She hits the like button on her way in, so that's big. So appreciate her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our camera's so damn clear. It's like a
crazy,
movie almost.
It
feels like it's another person. You know what I mean?
Look at your hand go by the mic. Like it looks 3D.
Yes, I can like touch myself. Pause.
My hands are bigger though.
They really ain't though.
I told you, homie.
Like brass tacks, my shit is longer.
No, they're not.
My shit's a little longer though.
All right, we already did this, homie.
I'm just saying, like it's a little.
My hands are bigger than yours.
See?
Why you putting
why you keep going up?
Why you putting your shit right here?
I don't know. You kept moving up. I didn't know what you were trying to do.
Anyway, man, we got a lot going on. But during last break, something interesting happened.
Oh yeah.
You want to explain it?
Yeah, man. We had a break. I went out there.
You're saying I'm racist?
I mean, let the video tell it. I went out there. You said you had some food for me to eat if I want it, and you guys might be shocked at what he brings out of the refrigerator, man. Check it out. JB, what are you offering me right now, homie?
Huh?
What are you offering me right now?
Homie, I didn't even mean to do that, but yeah. Watermelon, homie, real shit, seed.
Why you think I want some watermelon right now, homie?
I don't know why, homie, but try this shit and tell me if I'm wrong, homie.
I'm not a big watermelon guy.
Tell me if I'm wrong, homie.
I'm not a big watermelon guy here.
Tell me. You know it's the right
juice. It's good, though, juicy, cold, flavorful. Look at watermelon.
You can't find it.
It got seeds?
Yeah.
That's real watermelon.
I know. I'm telling you, I grow it right here.
You grow it?
I grow that here.
Who else you grow?
Strawberry.
Yeah, homie.
Real shit. I grow that shit.
So you barbecue?
No, this is real grown shit.
So you barbecue, you do motherfucking...
Tell me that strawberry not with no sugar, nothing. Just tell me that shit ain't just kind of naturally bomb.
No adding
What
nothing.
the fuck is you doing, homie? This motherfucker, man. How about this though, homie? Real shit. My own kiwi tree, homie.
I don't like kiwi. I like kiwi. I like kiwi.
Oh,
I like
you
kiwi.
tripping.
See
how I look, homie? Why I look at you like that?
I don't like kiwi. Well, he feed me too much shit right now. I'm full of shit.
Grapes, homie?
I'm full as hell.
What about them, homie? Off the vine, right here in my house, outside.
Fucking
I
cool
grow
now,
all my own
homie.
fruit. I don't trust anybody's fruit.
This dude just kept feeding me though, like
Yeah.
back to back, unstoppable. You know. So.
Well, anyway, man, we got a legend in the house. Can't thank him enough for hopping on here, man. Cali boy like myself, JUCO boy like myself, the pride and joy of Gavilan, San Jose State, went undrafted, man, and to me, he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks in NFL history, but that's just me. Can't thank him enough. Main man, Jeff Garcia, joins the show.
Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm good, man.
How's it
How
going,
about
man?
yourself?
I see the San Ho on there.
Yeah, representing the Spartans, man. Hey,
Hey,
no
doubt.
represent the blue gold, and just so happens to be my junior college colors. I'm coaching at a high school now. It's their colors, so hey, it's keeping it in the family. But hey, good to meet you guys. Good to be on the air with you guys, and looking forward to it.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Let me ask you. So, what's going on at Gilroy? I saw your story. You and your mom, or what's the deal? They named the stadium or the field after you guys?
So my mom's dad, my grandfather, used to be the head football coach at Gilroy High School. And before my dad met my mom, my dad went to Gilroy High School. He played for what would be his future father-in-law. He was teammates with my mom's brothers at Gilroy High School. And so when I had an opportunity to name the field based upon, my background with Gilroy and all the things that I have done in the community there, it was important to me to not only represent the Garcia side, which my dad coaching at the junior college in our hometown, all their games were held right there at the high school. So, I named it after my Garcia side, and then the elder side was my mom's side of the family. So they all had a great input there at Gilroy High in the community of Gilroy. So, John Pay put together a little funny little skit because they had recognized me at the Northern California Alumni Golf Tournament as their man of the year. So he basically was trying to take all the attention off of my dad being the coach and me kind of following in his footsteps to the real true champ of the family is mom, and she really is. She really is.
No doubt. Love it right here. This is on. This is a great deal, man. That's crazy right here. This is great. Seeing that, man. Legendary stuff. JUCO legend, man. I'm a JUCO guy. Aaron Rodgers, California guy. JUCO guy. We got Tom Brady. Obviously, all you three are from up north. And I'm a Southern California guy. So I remember when I was in the record books in SoCal when we used to track passing records, I was chasing you for a long time. I was like, that's fucking Jeff Garcia. You're a little before me, obviously. So I was like, man, love the JUCO stories. A lot of people don't realize how many JUCO. John Madden, California JUCO guy. Warren Moon, Southern Cali guy. We're gonna have him on tomorrow. So can't thank you enough for hopping in. Let me ask you: Are you kind of similar in theory with Kurt Warner and his takes on current quarterbacks? I just wanted to know because Kurt and I talk, and we're kind of similar as far as these personal trainers that to become a mockery to me. It's an absolute joke. I seen a fucker sitting in a chair and he's throwing him on the field. This trainer was teaching him how to throw in a chair. And I'm like, when are you going to get in a chair? It's becoming a mockery. Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing with the quarterback position? Because I think it's a bad product, man.
Everybody's a guru now, right? I mean, I see some of these guys that are out there coaching quarterbacks, and I'm like, well, what is your personal experience playing the position? And you see this at the professional level as far as quarterback coaches as well, like guys coaching the position at the elite level, the highest level of the game, and yet they're not former quarterbacks themselves. How can you talk about decision making, timing in the pocket, feeling the pocket, not recognizing or looking at the rush, but feeling the rush, understanding how to step up in the pocket, attack the line of scrimmage, all those things. I mean, these kids, dealing with their throwing motions. I mean, you can tweak things, you can kind of get them out of a bad habit. Maybe they're dropping the ball too low. They got to keep it up. They got to be more precise in their delivery. But all these different drills are just guys trying to get attention, like being recognized for doing something different. When I was training quarterbacks, it was all about footwork. It was all about getting your front foot in the direction of the target location, follow through with the throw. Hey, nobody's going to be exactly the same, and I'm not trying to make you all the same. If you're accurate, that's all that matters. Hey, putting the ball in the right location, but at the end of the day, it's about your timing. It's about recognition of defensive coverages and understanding what you're facing and how to throw guys open. I even see it in the NFL. I talk about quarterbacks still waiting for guys to get open before they're releasing the ball. Like there's no timing in their footwork and the drop and the release of the ball. And hey, he's a Super Bowl champion, but Hurts waits on guys instead of just anticipating and throwing guys open. That's why you see him with the best offensive line in the National Football League and the best running back in the National Football League, still always trying to roll to his right, buy extra time. It's like, no, I'm sure you had an open guy prior to that, but you're not either seeing something correctly or you're afraid to pull the trigger on time and now you're trying to buy more time. That's shouldn't be happening, and I hate to use him because hey, he won the Super Bowl and all those things, and he's a great young quarterback, but there's room to improve. And I think it comes down to actual coaching, like who's coaching him up on where his eyes should be, what his decisions should be, how to get the ball out on time. That's why you saw a little bit of frustration with those receivers in Philadelphia. It's like I'm running open and the ball's not coming to me. Now we're going into scramble drill and I'm wearing myself out because we're always scramble drill trying to find an opening when I was already open the first time,
Yeah.
Did we just become best friends? Did we just become fucking best friends? I'm just telling you, I critique Mahomes the similar way, and I'm the biggest hater, and I don't know shit, and these fucking nobodies know more than me. And it's literally hearing myself. But Smitty had a question about that.
I was gonna say, first of all, I love your passion behind it. I can tell you, you still got that love for for the quarterback position, of course. But it's funny you mentioned Jalen Hurts as your example, because we started today's show off with a poll question asking, is Jalen Hurts a top 10 quarterback? In your eyes, you know the position better than me. Do you view him as a top 10 quarterback in the game today?
I think he's in that area right on the bubble of the top 10 quarterback.
Gotcha.
When you have the offensive line that he has, when you have the running game that he has, now you're creating an 8-man box to try to stop the run. You got one-on-one outside. You should be a top 10 quarterback, especially when you got guys like you have at the receiver skill positions who can be difference makers, who can get open, who can run good routes, who can make plays. That simplifies the game for the quarterback in so many ways. You got defenses that are overly concerned about the run game. So now you're getting that strong safety up in the box and a single high safety. Man, that's like licking your chops as a quarterback. Like, which side do I want to work right now? You're basically picking your side and your man-to-man almost coverage in the sense of you got a corner playing either deep third or man-to-man. Let's go.
Prime Jeff Garcia in that offense would probably be, I can imagine what you would do. With AJ Brown, Devontae, that O-line, and Saquon? Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's really blessed to be working with the best tools in the league, man. And hey, he's optimizing it, but hey, let's look at the Super Bowl. That defense was unbelievable. To not even pressure with 5 or 6 guys and get pressure on Mahomes like they did, that defense came to play, obviously. But hey, he made plays as well, but there were 2 decisions early in the game. He had an under from the outside and an out from the inside slot. The first play of the game, I believe, he tried to force the out throw, or it was one or the other. He went where he shouldn't have gone. It was incomplete. The second time, I want to say it was picked off, or he got away with it because he scrambled outside, but the ball should have been thrown on time. He didn't need to wait on it. A couple little examples, but hey, it cleaned up. He had a great game, MVP, all those things. But that being said, I look at those decisions like going back to Carson Wentz after his knee injury, when he came back, he was not the same quarterback he was obviously before his injury. I mean, going on an MVP type of role before he got injured. And then obviously Foles steps in, they win the Super Bowl. I'm sure that crushed his spirit in ways because you're not now the main guy in Philly, and Philly fans can kill you in a sense, but his decision making completely changed. It was almost like he needed to be perfect on the field. And when you're a quarterback, you can't play with that expectation like, I'm going to be perfect on every play. There's going to be plays where you're going to have to adapt and react and make a play. But when the play is given to you, when you're running two verticals versus single high, and you just got to look the safety one way and throw the seam the other, and you're not pulling the trigger, something's wrong, man. And so that's where I felt like his decision making, his mentality completely changed, and it was a downhill spiral, and he hasn't recovered since.
I listen, there's so much to ask, but and I can't thank you enough for hopping on here. This is refreshing to hear because people all call me crazy when I say the same things. Let me ask you to this whole topic. We got this quarterback scenario. I think they're the most gifted athletes we've ever seen, but I think it's the worst quarterback product that I've ever seen. If that makes sense at all, like they don't understand it. Are we failing them at the high school level, at the college level, and by going fast, RPO, not getting in the huddle anymore, not teaching verbiage? I mean, it's a card now of Stephen A. Smith, or we're not getting under center. We don't teach under center. I know college coaches that aren't teaching under center at all. Like even killing it. They're killing it in the gun. Like, I mean, it's crazy. What are you seeing so in totality in the current landscape of things?
Yeah, it's almost like quarterbacks or coaches are trying to predict and make the decision for the quarterback instead of the quarterback actually having the keys to run the offense and go through his decision making. Nobody's teaching that. It's almost as if they're, okay, the way we've designed this play, you're going here with the ball. Well, that's not always going to work based upon what coverage you see, and now they've kind of done it in a way where they've simplified the game for these quarterbacks, but I feel like they're not teaching the basic tools. When I took over as the offensive coordinator this season at Mira Mesa High School right here in San Diego, they're coming off of a 1-10 season. I felt if there's a school I can help out and really coach the quarterback position, the first thing we started was with under center. And I'm introducing a West Coast style of offense. Now I'm trying to bring down some of the language and the verbiage because it could get lengthy and simplify it. But I want my quarterback first and foremost to recognize where the safeties are. Are they single high or are they too deep? Where's the potential pressure coming from? Do I need to get the ball out quickly if I get an overload to one side or the other? Now, I want to make sure I don't overload his brain because he's a 16-year-old kid, but he's a smart kid. He's got physical tools. When I watch him throw, he's got strength, he's got accuracy. If there's one thing that I try to teach him on is his front foot almost cuts off his hip rotation. He's almost stepping too far in front of himself, and he doesn't allow his hips to always get through, and it creates a little bit of inaccuracy, and he's got to fix that. When he's in the gun, don't take a false step. Hey, if it's a quick pass, you reset, get the ball out. If it's a 3-step drop, it's 1, 2, 3. Hey, if it's an out route, your plant throw. If it's a bang post, your plant throw. If it's a curl, your hitch throw. Like, don't take that false step. Now you're behind. You're not getting the ball out on time. Your footwork's messed up. And then process of elimination. Hey, we're looking high to low, man. You can't wait on a high route to get open. You got to get down to your check down. If it's not happening, get down to your shallows or your check down to your back, all those things. So I'm trying to coach him the way that I was coached. I'm not looking at these new era ways of playing the quarterback position. Like, to me, like 7-on-7 creates the worst habits of all kids in high school football. You watch these kids play in these 7-on-7 games, they don't take a drop. They're hitching up toward the line of scrimmage. It's unrealistic, and so those create these bad habits. And then coaches are like looking at, oh, did you see that throw? Did you see what he did there? And I'm like, no, I don't like it because his footwork was awful and he didn't get the ball out on time, Right. So there's things like you, Jay, you played the position. junior college level, at the next level, all those things. You were back in the era when, hey, we worked from under center, 3-step drop, 5-step drop, maybe a 7-step drop. Then we built the play action movement off of that. And all those things were part of the development of a quarterback. And nowadays it's just get in the gun, catch and throw. Hey, you got all these bubble screens, you got all these RPOs, you got, and I don't want to downplay what Brock Purdy did when he broke my record there at San Francisco. He threw for over 4,000 yards. Hey, broke my record finally after 20 years or whatever. But how many little bubble screens and little screens did he throw throughout the season? Now, granted, hey, I think he's one of the more gifted quarterbacks from a mental standpoint, how he grasps the game, his decision making. He plays in a great offense with Kyle Shanahan, but they get helped a lot by these little screen passes. Hey, you got McCaffrey in the backfield, you got Kittle, you run these little, shovel, basically a shovel like a jet sweep, but it counts as a pass. I mean, come on now. Like all those things. I wish our coaches were a little bit more innovative, exactly. Because I talk about that with my dad, who was a former, JUCO coach. I'm like, why weren't we thinking about this stuff when we were playing?
We're JUCO guys, Jeff. We don't know shit, apparently. It's unbelievable. I've had Mike Martz, who's a good friend of mine, and other guys on who know that I actually know some shit, and they're like, all the people need to hear from somebody that actually played it and got paid doing it before they actually say, oh, well, JB actually knows what the fuck he's doing. Do you hear buzzwords anymore? Like, I just want to know, like, I used to, step out of bounds on an out throw, like an out cut, whether it's an arrow, a flat, or a deep out. Step out of bounds. Why are you stepping where he was and not where he's going? I don't hear no buzzwords anymore when you're coaching. Be quick, don't hurry. I tell the QB every day, be quick, don't hurry.
Yeah.
I don't hear shit. I go out here, and a weekly show, guest on our show is Eric Weddle, obviously lives down where you are, and he's the head coach at Rancho Bernardo, and maybe you guys will play. But and we got a lot of San Diego people in the chat here, and a lot of coaches in the chat, so they're loving it. But you're basically regurgitating everything I say every day.
Literally, there you are.
Literally, yeah. Are you the same way with Andy? You played for him. Yeah. Andy to me is the best there is right now, and I think Mahomes has benefited so much from what you're saying. I mean, we're getting it out quick. We're not throwing into the teeth of the coverage at all anymore. I don't see now. Purdy will throw a dig route and a dagger and a couple things, but other than that, I don't see it no more. I don't see anything on anticipatory throws between the two high safety look, outside backer, right in the hole. I don't see shit like that in football no more. And I'm like trying to tell people, they're like, oh, he got me 49 draft points on Fantasy King. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is now, right? Betting.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, Andy Reid was phenomenal as a head football coach and also just an offensive minded guy. I mean, he had a lot of impact in what we ran in Philly, especially taking the West Coast offense and expanding it and really attacking down the field. When you saw Jackson running those deep corner posts or a deep post corner and putting a safety in a bind. Now, you got to have some protection up front in order to make those throws, but he did a great job of expanding the West Coast offense to really attack down the field. And then obviously the screen game, how he utilizes his backs. I mean, we had Westbrook when I was there that one year in Philly. And I mean, the guy was just unbelievable, not only carrying the rock from the backfield, but out of the backfield and getting one-on-one with the linebacker or exploiting the coverage in certain ways, even putting him outside. Hey, did the linebacker, a little simple pre-snap read. You put the running back outside the receivers in a wide split. Who adjusts to him? Did the corner adjust or did a linebacker go out to him? Now you could bring the running back in. Hey, it's man-to-man or it's zone. Little things like that.
You guys were the first ones doing that, by the way. I know you guys, March with Marshall Faulk was doing it in the Rams, same era. Yep. Let me ask you, how much of that? So let's say you wanted to run a big 18-yard corner post or whatever, and how much of it, though, that were you doing and being successful under center? Because the window dressing that you could do under center, I can play past it. I can hold the defensive line. Yeah. We're getting the gun, Jeff, and then fucking pin our ears back, and we know we're coming after you. we don't get under center no more to give you the time to take a 5 to a 7-step drop after play pass and get that time. O-line is a lot better to sell run and being able to pass and see what's coming. It's brought us in the gun in 2-point stances is all we're seeing now.
And that's one thing because of my approach to the game and how I know the game at this high school level. It's important that we work under center as well, because I want the run game to not only be effective from the gun, it's got to be effective from under center, because that's going to open up our play action and our movement game. You get better fakes when you're under center selling to the defense than you do from the gun. Oftentimes. Now the gun is better for the RPOs and that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, I want to be able to show, hey, we'll run downhill in under center setup. We'll also throw the ball from under center. So defenses can't just pin their ears back and be like, okay, they're in gun every time. This is where the quarterback's going to be. No, I want our quarterback to have mobility. He's going to run with the football at times. We're going to have setup opportunities for him, but we're also going to play inside the pocket as well as outside the pocket. We're going to utilize, and that's the great thing about what Kansas City does. They force a defense to cover not only from goal line to goal line, but sideline to sideline. Right. You know, and when you have to be aware of sideline to sideline with Mahomes, that's a lot of ground to cover for a defense, and to try to force him to stay within the parameters of the tackle to tackle, and it's not happening. Hey, they find their ways to get outside, just like San Francisco does a great job with the zone run and then the bootlegs and nakeds off of that.
You know what? We're talking about Kansas City. We're talking about, Coach Reed, obviously who you played for. And we know how talented Patrick Mahomes is. But when you look at their success over just his entire career so far with the Chiefs, who do you give do you give more credit to Andy Reid in that system that he's created, or do you give more credit to Mahomes, or is it kind of like a 50-50 thing for you? Because I know a lot of times on this show, like, JB, he likes Mahomes to an extent, but he feels like he's a little overrated, and he gives more credit to what Andy Reid does with that system more than what, the talent that Mahomes is.
Yeah, I think you have to look at what Andy Reid coaches and really not completely putting a lock on Mahomes, giving him freedom within the system, but yet also making sure that he's not just playing outside and playing backyard football. Because there are times when obviously Mahomes has created and made plays that not many other quarterbacks, if any, can make. Outside the pocket or with his feet, with his legs, with his arms, hey, sidearm, cross the body, all those sort of things. But the system and plugging the right guys in and coaching up the system like Andy Reid does, because, hey, before Mahomes, he had great success in Philly with McNabb. Just didn't win the Super Bowl. Went to 4 NFC championships in a row. That's like the Buffalo Bills of the Jim Kelly years. Hey, they were 4 Super Bowls in a row. Hey, Jim Kelly was great, but they also had a great running game. They had a great system. He had great tools around him. They did all the things necessary to be successful. And Andy Reid,
Alex Smith, he had a pretty, some good.
Yeah, they were successful with Alex as well. So, I think Mahomes brought a different dimension. He brought an opportunity to, when a play does break down, because we're going to see that 30 to 40% of the time, he's capable of making something special out of it and not compromising the play by turning it into a negative. And Mahomes is special like that. What I don't like, what I see with Kansas City nowadays is it seems like the tight end, Kelsey, he's on his own. He's on his own. Like, he does whatever he wants. It doesn't seem like it's part of the package of plays. And so I don't think there's that continuity with Mahomes and Kelsey like there was a few years ago. I think they've given them too much freedom to ad lib. Okay, you got the opportunity. If it's zone, you could do this, but everybody else is doing this. How does that fit into the structure of the actual play call? And I feel like that's where they're off. He's not getting the ball like he was 2-3 years ago and creating matchup opportunities where he's still staying concise and precise to his route. There's a lot of freedom, and it's kind of throwing things off a little bit.
And to that point, I mean, the offense, if you really break down and look at the Chiefs, their offense hasn't been the same in like about 3 years. Now, listen, they keep winning, so you know we kind of turn a blind eye to it. But even Mahomes, like you look at his stat line last season, he was decent, middle of the pack quarterback, but he wasn't amazing. But we kind of give him a pass because they keep winning and make it to the big game. Let me ask you this: a lot of people already have him in like their GOAT conversation. I saw, I think it was Sports Illustrated. I sent it to you, JB. They did like their top like first team, second team, third team, all quarter century like lineup, and they already have Mahomes in the second team, like above Peyton Manning, above some of these other greats. Me, I'm from Indianapolis. I'm a little biased. I love Peyton Manning. I think watching Peyton play, to me, I mean, he was phenomenal. Do you already got Mahomes though? Like right underneath the Brady and Montana conversation, like today?
I think so, just because you got to look at the wins, right? The Super Bowl titles. I mean, what he's done, and I agree with you. The last 2 years, they have not been as efficient and as effective on the offensive side. They've had great defensive football that's presented great opportunities for them, as well as an offense with field position parts of the game. But from a decision-making standpoint, it doesn't look the same as it did 2-3 years ago when he was playing a little bit more under the structure of the offense. Now, I do believe, just because of the fact, hey, they've won 3 Super Bowls with him. They've been to 4 or 5. They've been to 5. I mean, he's on that pace of Tom Brady, within his career, still being not even 30 years old, maybe, or right around 30. I mean, he's still got a good, anywhere from 5 to 8 years, whatever he wants to put in, if not longer, it's up to him. But that being said, this team is, on the pathway of continuing to get to that final game. And if they win 1 or 2 more, I mean, he's now past Joe Montana as far as Super Bowl titles. And, the guy brought a different dimension to the game and has been really special. So you got to recognize that, hey, it's a new era of quarterback. I mean, if I was coming out in today's world, I may be drafted. Who knows? Because my style of play kind of fit the style of play that is going on today. I was just scrappy, and they found a way and made it happen, and yet still tried to play within the West Coast system and decision making. But I could lengthen a play. I could make plays outside the pocket. I could throw on the run, all those things. That being said, his style and what the style of play is at the NFL level nowadays. I mean, everybody wants a Mahomes to lead their team. They want that type of quarterback, a guy who could play within the pocket, outside the pocket, make plays, threaten the line of scrimmage, all those things.
My last thing here, and JB, please jump in after this. So we've been having this conversation in basketball and in football about the importance of rings, right, and winning. Based upon what you just said, it sounds like for you as a quarterback, winning is like probably the most important thing in terms of how we evaluate your overall greatness. Because if we just sit back and just look at like this ability and how the ball comes out your hand, like we've argued on this show. I mean, guys like Matthew Stafford, guys like Aaron Rodgers, like peak Aaron Rodgers, of course. I don't know if Mahomes is actually better than them from a standpoint of being in the pocket, delivering the ball, being on time, like being like a true quarterback. But because he's been so successful as far as in the winning category, to your point, it's like we got to put him there.
Yeah, to just go back on that, you're right. I mean, Aaron Rodgers in his prime, the way the ball just came out so quickly, so effortlessly, throwing guys open, anticipating. Those guys definitely are special. Mahomes just, I think, brought a different element to the position as far as, hey, now he's the no-look throws, the sidearm throws, the ability to turn a negative into a great positive. But that being said, I think there's too much emphasis from the writers, from the media, on the quarterback position. Well, if you haven't won a Super Bowl, then you're not shit. Then you aren't in that special group. And to me, that's ridiculous, because every team is built differently.
Yeah.
You may have a hell of a quarterback down in Jacksonville, but they can't get out of their own way. Or Cleveland, or Detroit has turned it around. And now, Goff went from being, a pretty good quarterback with the Rams, leading them to a Super Bowl. Yeah, they didn't win that, but he led them to the Super Bowl. But then they just discarded him. Hey, Stafford came in and he ran the same system, led them to the Super Bowl. But Goff, hey, was a decent quarterback, and now he's in Detroit, and he's definitely elevated himself in the eyes of, for me especially, like, man, that guy's a solid player. He makes good decisions. He doesn't turn the ball over, doesn't make the critical errors. Hey, he leads the team. He makes plays when he has to. Like, to me, that's what the quarterback position is all about. And when you have a surrounding cast, hey, defensively, special teams, hey, you got the necessary pieces in place on offense, you need your help. You can't do it alone. As you know, JB, hey, we could go out there, we could be the best thing since sliced bread, but if we don't have receiver, we don't have protection, we don't have the guys helping us, then we're gonna look half-ass or shit, And so for me, like, you can't just put it on Super Bowl rings. Like, I've been on the Hall of Fame ballot, the last 4 or 5 years. I'll probably never get to the final cuts because I didn't win a Super Bowl. Does it mean that I didn't have maybe the statistics or the games or play the game at a high level? At certain points in my career, I was top 5 quarterback in the league. At one point, I think I was runner up to Gannon for MVP. I was in the top 2-3 in the talk in 2002. So, like, I came from a path of not being recognized coming out of college, not drafted. So that already, kind of puts a little asterisk on me. But hey, Kurt Warner overcame that. But Kurt also took his team to 3 Super Bowls and won a Super Bowl. I think that's what separated him from a guy like me. That's what put him over the top to be considered. And yeah, he was an MVP, but we were playing at the same time. We had battles against each other. Hey, we had a similar length of career. Our stats aren't a whole lot different. And he was, in a great system in St. Louis with Martz and Marshall Faulk, and he had 2 Hall of Fame receivers. I mean, the guy had a great offensive package around him, but he executed it the way it needed to be executed. And that's why they won a Super Bowl. And then he went to Arizona. He did the same thing. He led them, of all teams, he led Arizona to a Super Bowl. I mean, that's pretty special when you do it like that, like Kurt did.
Yeah, I had Jordan Palmer on, who's training Qs and stuff, and I think Carson, like I mentioned that. I said, man, Jeff Garcia, Carson Palmer, there's guys on the outside looking in that I would bring in a discussion. People look at me crazy. I'm like, you guys don't know football. Like, you just don't know football. There's no Carson Palmers and Jeff Garcias no more. They're like literally. There's Matthew Stafford and Aaron Rodgers. Name me another QB. Burrow, but it's really thrown into the teeth of the coverage, on time, anticipatory, open windows, throwing guys open. There's just not a lot of it no more. Back when you played, everybody was doing it. That's what the NFL QB was. Last thing I got for you, I hate to waste your time. I appreciate you hopping on. Purdy, you're a former Niner. I know the market is the market. We know it's crazy now, and I know you wish you were playing right now.
Man.
Would you have paid him the money? And is he a bus rider or a bus driver?
I truly believe he's a bus driver. I think he is worth the money. I think he's going to give you everything he has. He's going to attack each day to be the best that he can be. He's a student of the game. He's going to put the film work in. He's going to be a locker room guy. He's going to be in the weight room doing the necessary things. And then he's going to go on the field and he's going to run the system as if he were the coach of the offense. I think he's got that type of mentality and approach. And then he's got enough of the skill set to where he can make all the throws, and he could even lengthen plays like he's shown. He attacks the line of scrimmage. He's got good pocket awareness. They had so much of a cluster last year. They lost McCaffrey right away. They lost Ayuk in the second game. Debo wasn't the same. He had Kittle and he had Jennings, but the running back situation was forever changing. Yet he still played adequately. He still did a good enough job to lead that team, to give them a chance to win football games. Their defense was a wreck as well. So that being said, I think he's got enough of the mental ability. I like more than anything how he sees the game, how he grasps the game, how he operates the game. And then he's got the tools, enough of the tools to make it happen. So I think, you know, you're paying guys like Tua and you're paying Jacksonville's quarterback and you're paying these guys, you know, more money than what I mean, Dallas's Dak. I mean, keep setting the bar, and it's like, well, really, what are you
Herbert.
doing? Are you leading these teams to playoff victories? You're not, you know. So I
Herbert
think
hasn't won one.
it's just, you know, it's for us, we look at it like, damn, unfortunately, it's just kind of the direction of where the quarterback position is going. But I think he's deserving of it. You know, he could be their quarterback for the next 8 to 10 years.
So you believe the Niners are going to bounce back this season?
You know what I think helps them is having Robert Saleh back on the defensive side. I think having him back is going to get that defense cohesive again. But I just don't know if they've done enough through the draft and the free agency to like replace the players that they lost. You know, that's going to be the key. Who's gonna step up, and will McCaffrey stay healthy? If he doesn't stay healthy, then again, just like Philadelphia, when you have that guy in the backfield, he creates so many problems for a defense and forces them to focus on him. Now it opens up your quarterback's game and your receiver's game. So that's going to be a key.
You got a good friend of mine coaching now at your old alma mater, San Jose. Come from Navy, done a lot of things. Brought some Usos with them. You happy where they're headed?
Yeah, you know, I think Coach Brennan, prior to Coach, did a great job of reestablishing the university there, of getting them back in a direction where they were winning football games, they were competing on a weekly basis. Obviously, what Coach has done in his history of coaching is you know, second to none in a lot of ways, and he brings a passion, he brings an energy to that university that, hey, I'm happy he's there, and I just hope that they continue to grow and continue to compete. This college landscape is all screwed up nowadays. It's all about the money, and I think you have a super league, super conference with obviously the SEC and the Big Ten, and then everybody else falls down below. They're like a bunch of scavengers trying to find a meal, and you know, so it's really created a different situation. But I think where San Jose State is with the conference that they compete in, they can compete with everybody in that conference, and hey, they could have a very successful run this year. So, you know, they have to go to Texas and play the Longhorns in the second week of the season. That'll be interesting. But hey, you know, hey, don't underestimate a starving dog, right?
No doubt, no doubt. Jeff, man, I can't thank you enough. I can talk to you all damn day, man. We have to hopefully get you back on, man, maybe during the season or something. Good luck there at Mira Mesa. You're at Mira Mesa?
Mira Mesa High School, yep.
So my whiskey's made down there. My whiskey's made down there, so I'm down there often too, man. So I might have to pull up the boat on you.
There you go, man. All right, JB. Hey, good talking, you guys. All right, take care. Have a great day.
You too, brother. Jeff Garcia, legend.
Amazing, amazing.
Man, love it.
He talk ball all day.
Man.
Homie, I don't want y'all to think I'm disrespecting our guest. Ash keeps crawling over here and like putting his face between my legs and like laying his chin on my balls and staring at me. And then, but this time he got a little aggressive. I think he wants me to pet him, and he got mad that I wasn't petting him. So he started like growling in the middle of Jeff talking. No, he literally was growling. I turned to the side. He put his paw on my leg, like come here.
That means pet me.
Grab me. So I turned. So I'm gonna pet him now.
No, it's not a growl, homie. That's a snort that he's happy.
Okay, it's okay. I got you.
See, roll over for you. He wants you to rub his balls, homie.
His balls? You got a hay-made dog?
Look, we got video camera under the table.
Yeah, so homie, you got cameras everywhere. I'm trying to let them know we cool. I won't be mad at me.
Man,
why do dogs lay on their back like this? Like
because they're happy, they're comfortable, homie. They're actually they means they trust you.
He
homie.
Immediately turned like as soon as I touch him, he turns to his back. Like freaky ass dog.
First of all, Central California produces the best quarterbacks. Keenan Molina said, "California produces the best quarterbacks. Period. That's just what it is. California is number one. Let's not make a mistake about it." Shout out to Jeff, man. Great guest. Hopefully, we can get him on during the season. I think we became best friends though.
Y'all was talking the same talk.
We were.
Oh, Jimmy, look, JP. He started reaching and touching my leg with his paw.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I kind of like Ash a little bit now.
You kind of like him now.
It's kind of cool. I never seen this version of Ash before.
Yeah, BPS, homie.
Damn, Ash. See, that's a real one.
It's not a real one.
How's it so loud though in here? You got surround sound?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It sounds like it's really in your house.
I know.
That's a dangerous thing. You better keep
Yeah.
doing.
This is the guy that DM'd me. So,
yeah. Let's get back to Brian Sachs. Can you read the DM again? I'm sorry, Ash. I'm sorry. I know, boy. I know. I gotta get back to the show though, Ash.
I'd smack the absolute goofy out of you. Another guy. Another one. There's another one. They're all. You know what they're all about, right?
I gotta stop. I gotta get back to talking. I'm sorry. I know.
You know what they're mad about?
What they mad about?
Gillis.
Oh, Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
All right, so go back.
Is this him? There it is. Go ahead.
So his name is Corey Jones. First of all, his name is I'm Coco Jones on Twitter. He says, "Hey, you fat fuck! You were talking wild to my boy George. Walk down Bueller. Don't let that bulldog mouth write a check that your puppy dog ass can't cash. If you apologize to him, we'll let it slide. Just know he got some real Twitter goons out here. And this is the cat right here, homie. Twitter goon. He's a Twitter goon. Break him down, JB.
I thought it was our boy Rob Nink. I got to text Nink after this and say, Nink, is this you? Is this your Twitter goons?
Break this cat down, homie.
Holy shit. He's a fisherman. Listen, I told you, you cannot go against Gillis in the Midwest or the South. This is what they are. This is all that defends him.
Really?
Yes, dog. My DMs are filled.
You scared at all? Like, look at this picture. Do you have any fear in your heart?
Yeah, I'm scared as shit. Look at this. Here's another one.
Okay.
A new one.
Not guy named Hank Gold Line Package Morgan. I smacked the absolute goofy out of you, pal. Don't make me come back on here. ...
This has got to be fake, right? Like this.
Nah, this is real shit.
I know, but it's got the threats are jokes.
You got
right?
a real mob coming at you. Like, this is real shit. This is
this is comical though.
No, this is real.
Like
shit.
that ain't from where I'm from.
You like real like
I know, but that's not that's not the threat I'm gonna.
But like for them, though, it's like you know what I mean? Like they version of being blood.
Pal.
Calls you pal. Is that WBS or like to the highest degree?
Man, I don't know, dog. This is comical. Like it's absolutely comical.
I'm so jacked up right now off this damn Valor. I can't even sit down, man. This Valor's one.
Is it really?
This is the best probably energy drink.
I told you.
I don't know energy drinks like that. I really don't.
You know what? I think I might have to try them all.
Like today?
I don't know, man.
It's so good, bro. This is the berries and cream. Like you really taste the cream. Though.
The thing is, we can't drink them all. Like you'll be die.
Mm-hmm.
When you die?
Yeah, but I mean, at least the show will blow up.
I mean, it's hydrogen. It's fused.
I mean,
it's not
money go to my girl.
It's not like Monster.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'll be here the next 3 days. I'll do one each day.
All right.
Is that cool?
Yeah. But here's the downfall, the pros and cons of it.
Okay, break it down.
I think you'll forget the flavor of this one if you don't taste these two kind of right away. I got more.
So I do it right now. If
Just
I die,
taste them and you want to pour them in something?
Blueberries and cream. Ash is like cuddling with me. I don't know what to do.
Ash, come on, man, move.
I mean, he's like cuddling with my leg. Like he's like
move. Thank you. All right,
bad.
sit it back down and get in the show, homie.
I feel bad, homie. I mean, he gonna come right back. Look.
All right, let's do this one. Which one is this?
All right,
Smell it.
Okay. Smell like ooh shit. Blueberries and cream.
I'm trying to tell you, homie, they're not gonna get worse.
I like this better than berries, homie. This is better than berries, homie. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can mix this with some tequila in the back and make like a real drink.
Told me.
No, he didn't.
He told me you gotta do some because it's unbelievable with liquor.
No, this is
you want to do.
You lying?
I swear to God, that's what he told me.
I get tequila right now. We both take a drink right now if you mix it. But you got to bartend it though. This shit is fire.
All right, do the other one.
The blueberries.
Do the other one. Huh?
Blueberries. I like blueberries better than berries on the dead homies.
No way.
Now this is the one I've been waiting for. You know, as a black man, we love orange. So this is my orange.
That's my least.
This is orange cream.
Deal, but that's my least.
My chest on her already. All right, here we go.
Like it's fire, but it's my least.
Oh, you tripping? It's the best one.
Not everyone's the best
No,
one.
I'm not. This is the best one, though. This is the actual best one. I can't control that I went in this order. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
What are we mixing this with? Tequila?
Yeah, it gotta be tequila, homie. Gotta be tequila. Nah, I don't. You know, I don't. Vodka too thick and syrupy. We're already getting the cream from here. You don't want double cream. Wash your hands too if you put your hands in the ice. I don't need no ice.
All right, so what are we mix? Which one are we doing?
I'll do orange. You can do another one. You like berry? You want to do the same flavor?
Nah, which one's this?
That's the berry. That's your favorite. Oh, what tequila is this?
Good.
All right.
That's orange?
Yeah.
Put more. Mix it up.
You got somehow to do it. I know how to do it. So this is called. Let's come up with a name for our drinks.
God damn, you bullshit, homie.
What I tell you? This is call this the damn.
Look at the colors of these.
The Valor 3000. This is the Huh? What you call this?
Which one? We gotta actually make it here.
Lauren, you gotta ask me, Lauren. This is fire, homie. Look, I did mine right there.
Yeah, but you really don't.
It's strong, man. It's strong. Strong ain't clean, homie. Strong ain't clean though.
That's strong.
That's like actually good. It's almost like dangerously good.
No, this is
because it's so flavorful that I can like chug it right now. And I got to drive 3 hours, so I don't want to.
I mean, this Valor's on some different shit.
You gotta come up with a name though for the drink, for the alcoholic drink. Like,
so which one's your favorite? Valor.
Orange cream so far.
No bullshit.
It is my favorite. No, I love orange though.
Homie, but it's not better than these.
Orange cream, blueberry, and then berries. Like for me. For my, but no, berry is good. I'm just saying, of the good, this is my favorite.
Honest to God, are these the best you've ever tasted?
Energy drinks, yes. I don't like energy drinks like that.
It's better than Celsius and all that. I'm just telling you.
Shit fire, homie.
I'm telling you.
Damn, you better shout out to Valor, man, for real.
Shout out to Valor.
I'm not trying to be funny. Like I don't promote. We haven't even signed nothing yet, so like we don't have to do this shit. I would bash it if it wasn't good.
Yeah, I already told them. They know. This shit different. It really is different.
You gotta call this shit like the Valor Tequila, like tequila with Valor, like Valor to Valor. I'm thinking of a clever name for this shit. Pretty good.
Slap Valor.
Say it again.
Slap Valor.
Slap Valor. Yes, can I get the Slap Valor, please? No sugar on the rim. Slap Valor. Slap Valor.
Name something, homie.
The Truth 34. Is that Paul? I got Paul in here?
What do you think about this list? Popped woke culture. That's the list. First of all, I got to take.
I don't know what it even means.
Portnoy is woke, so he needs to come off. Harrison Butker is not a media guy. I don't get this list.
I don't know the list.
Whitlock, I don't get the list. Whitlock. I'm not. Pat McAfee, Riley Gaines. A lot of these people aren't. Bobby Burek. I don't know who that is.
Heard of the name before.
But somebody did another list of what it should have been.
You so different than just the world. I mean, I respect that though. Look at him.
Why they have,
that's an old picture. So he was fat as fuck in that picture.
Yeah. Why do they have me like that?
Fat as shit.
Why do they have me slouched down like that?
You had no haircut. This is from the show. Your hair is fucked up. It's uneven. It's like no hair
same
here.
Cigar I got right here.
There. Same cigar though, of course. But you just look so unhealthy right there. Like your eyes are dark. Fucking, you got Michael Jordan eyes in that one.
That's crazy.
You look a lot more healthier right now in real life.
Crazy list.
Pre-Ozempic, right, D. Jones? Pre-Ozempic.
I've never taken anything. But what I do want to dive into, though, last 12 minutes, is this right here.
Shaquille O'Neal says that Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion won't last. If you guys haven't seen it, they went public. Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion as being a couple. Been posting videos, workout videos, went to the award show together. Move, Ash, please.
Ash, go lay down. Move.
And yeah, Shaq had his opinion on, I think he was on a podcast or something, saying he don't think they're going to last. I think, listen, I'm a Shaq guy. I'm a fan of Shaq, but I think he's wrong here. You don't speak on another man's relationship. Specifically, though, when Klay's not a peer. Y'all didn't play at the exact same time, but he's in that same, y'all in the same room, y'all in the same industry, y'all in the same. Klay will be a Hall of Famer. He's a guy who has rings in a champion, one of the greatest shooters of all time. No, he's not Shaq, but it's like you don't move, you don't do that. You don't speak on like your brethren. He's a part of the brotherhood. And you speaking on his personal life that has nothing to do with basketball. And to me, it was no reason to say this. Even if someone asked you a question on the podcast, you could have avoided this one. Listen, he might be right. It might not last. You might feel that way. And you a grown man. You can say what you want to say. I'm not saying that you can't say it. I'm saying my opinion, based upon your opinion, is that you should not say it because it's not needed. And he's a part of the brotherhood. Homie.
Billy the Boss, you a fake fuck, homie. You fake as fuck.
What happened?
Now Smitty's 100. The other day, you said Shaq was 100 when he was going to sock RG3 in the mouth. So is Klay Thompson going to sock Shaq in the fucking mouth now for jumping in his business, homie? Because I was the one that defended the weirdo fuck RG3, wasn't I? Didn't I say Shaq need to stay in his lane? Guess what? He needs to stay in his fucking lane, and it's showing up in the fucking chat that Silly the Boss is a fake fucking hypocrite, and so is Shaq. And I'm the fucking one that said it, homie. It ain't every situation not different, gang. Motherfucker. RG3 had an opinion just like Shaq has a fucking opinion, just like I got one, just like you got one. What the fuck's the difference between our opinions, homie? Keep it funky. This motherfucker has an opinion, homie. You goofy fucking pussy. That's what the real is. He's having the same shit RG3 just did. And now he looks like a buffoon coming out giving an opinion on another man's business. Smitty say every day, stop pocket checking. Guess what? Stop diving in my business, homie. It's the same fucking thing. There ain't no difference. There ain't no fucking difference. He's a hypocrite right now, homie. Shaq is a hypocrite. I love Shaq. Shaq's a fucking hypocrite and he's wrong. Fact. He's wrong on RG3 and he's wrong on this shit. Should RG3 retweeted the shit? No. But guess what? He still a motherfucker has an opinion, just like Shaq had an opinion. Fact. Smitty. I see you in the real screen, homie. I don't need to look to your left, homie. I don't have to see you eyeballing me, homie. This is real.
It's different like being in person, though. Like, I'm used to you screaming and going off virtually.
So now you're looking like you.
But being in person is just like
you're looking like you're there.
It's just different. My hand is a little bigger than yours, though. Like brass tacks it, like dollars to dimes.
It's always like, now go cry about it. That's what it always is when you're wrong.
Ruben, cheers, my guy. See a shot, take a shot.
Smitty loaded as fuck right now.
It is kind of strong because I got energy and liquor.
I did make it like a heavy dose though, because I'm a heavy-handed pouring.
I got to drive straight home after this too. It's a lot of cops out here too.
I'm making breakfast burrito.
No, you're not.
I really am.
What you gonna put in there?
Potatoes, onion, eggs, cheese, and
sausage or bacon?
Sausage.
You got some ketchup, some hot sauce in there?
You don't need it, but yeah.
But you got to do unpaid after this.
I do, but we got an hour. I'm gonna make.
But I gotta leave before 10 because that's when the traffic gets crazy.
No, it doesn't.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna see how far it's gonna say right now.
It's an hour, homie.
It might say 3 hours right now.
Anyway,
you told me we gonna have some AEs in here serving the drinks.
Want to come through? Huh? You said what?
No, what did you say? It's kind of funny how we just like.
I am gonna have
AEs
come through, homie.
Who? Gog?
No, I'm saying I'm gonna have some Gog. Anyway.
You about to say something? You said anybody want to do what? Chris, come through tomorrow morning and serve us drinks, please. Respectfully.
You can't say it. Respectfully doesn't give you a pass.
Yes, it does. So it's kind of like when I was younger and I used to like talk to girls, whatever, I would text some crazy, freaky ass shit. But if I said LOL, just playing, fair game. So now it's like the same thing. If you say respectfully, you can say whatever before. Jada Beers, I'm not going to tell you to shut up because you're a woman, but I told Alan earlier, I said, shut up. Y'all don't have to remind me that I'm married. I know I'm married. And I haven't done nothing or said anything that negates that or goes against it. My ring stays on my finger 24/8. All I said was, have some ladies. K Wood, shut up. Only thing I said was, have some women pour us drinks. I didn't say come shake ass on me and ride me and do. I said pour me a drink. Y'all so insecure. Y'all so insecure in y'all relationship that y'all man can't have any women interaction. You can't talk to a girl. She can't pour his drink. My girl ain't tripping all that. I didn't been to a strip club with my girl. I didn't been to Sam's Harbor, girls shaking their ass.
You know what? Great point. Read this and break
Quinn, hey, he said 1,500 people in here and only 500 likes. And Smitty got to drive 3 hours. You know what, Quinn, hey? I want to send him up a hoodie or something now. He's making a good point. I drove 3 hours for y'all motherfuckers.
And they wanted us in person and blah, 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 blah.
Give. Y'all ain't giving us nothing.
Oh, you starting to like sound like me. It sounds like, huh?
Man, no damn sense on me.
I was right with everything I've ever said about quarterbacks. It's been validated. Everybody now needs to come in and say JB's right the whole time. Number one. Number two, been right about give, not take. What have I been saying about that? Player empowerment. What have I been saying about that? Shamar Stewart, been right about that. What have I said about Shaq? Right about that. Today has been a right-leaning show because I have been right. Let's keep it real. Let's be honest. Everyone needs to admit, just admit, JB, you're actually the knower of all things. Just say it. You can say it when you know it. You can literally come out and say when you know it that you know what, you're right. You can say it. I'll say I'm right. I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to say I'll say you're right though. I'll say you're right though. But
Lauren said she would absolutely come out in person and do our show. So I don't know if we gonna.
Why did we bring that
have
up?
Valor? Because she hit me up on DM. I don't know if Valor needs to fly him out. I don't know how we're gonna figure that out. But she wants to come here in person, sit right here, and do the show live. So I'm just letting you know that.
Right where?
Like somewhere here, just so she can be on camera. Right here. So you be centered.
We're gonna do a damn near segment, by the way. But by the way, let's wrap the show up, Smitty, with this WNBA thing, the pink hair and all the Bull Dykes. Let's talk about them.
No, she called herself the what's it called, baby? The stud what? Stud buds?
Oh, bang. Nobody knows them.
It's the stud buds.
Nobody knew them to get them in the club. They said that they needed to hit Smitty up because they was in your town.
They was in my city.
You could have got them in something.
No, like I'm not even trying to be funny. I swear to God, I could have got them in.
But nobody knew them.
They would have hit me up.
No, but nobody knew them. They thought this was Peanuts back in the day in Long Beach.
Williams.
They thought this was Peanuts. I mean, the Dyke Gay Bar. Nobody knew him.
But I saw her run around downtown. She had her streaming crew. She was clowning the whole time. Just good energy. It's all fun, you know. I could have definitely got them into this club, though. I could have just made one call. I know a lot of the DJs that was out there that night. I know people at the door. We got in. Me, Sheldon, Jack, my crew, we got in back door to another club, walked right in and skipped the line, all that. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying this is my city. Is what I do. So, yeah, next time, Courtney, Natisha, hit me up. You in my city. I'll get you in anywhere you need to get into. Shout out to the stud buds. Shout out to the stud buds.
What are they?
The stud buds. They're embracing it. She called herself a stud.
No shit.
So she called herself a stud.
You can't bash them
cool.
no more.
If you embrace it, then cool.
Because you can't gay bash no more.
You shouldn't bash it.
You should. I think bullying needs to be back too.
No, but if a girl likes vagina, let her like vagina.
Oh, I like girls that like vagina.
Okay, then. So, all right, then. You say you like girls who like girls. Stand on it then, homie.
That's not, homie. That's a stud. She wants to be a dude.
But no, she
thinks she has
She's
a
time
dick.
Boy, but
she thinks she has a dick, homie.
Nah,
yes, she does. She guarantees straps them up.
You don't know what they be doing. They probably doing this.
Be real. So you don't think she's strapping on a dildo and fucking shit out of some bitches?
Every once in a blue moon, but sometimes
every blue moon she does every day.
Sometimes they do a quickie and they just eat.
What's a quickie and eat? I didn't.
Quick and eat.
Does she
you might quick and beat. They quick and eat.
But can she bust a nut or something I don't know about? There's no such thing as quick and eat for a female.
No, I'm saying she might eat her partner. So her partner.
That's fine, but there's no quick. There's no quick to it though. Women don't just have they don't like nut like a boy. Like they're not just. You can't.
They might not come, but it's just a good session. It still feel good. If you get head but you don't come, is it unsuccessful?
Yeah.
Scenario?
Yeah.
So you rather just not get none at all than to get it and not finish.
Right.
I don't know.
So you'll get head and just stay on blue balls all day?
Shit, you could finish it off yourself though.
Nah, that's worthless.
And now you got the memory though.
Nah, I
you know what I'm saying?
I don't need no memory.
I'm saying she got me to that point though. Like,
I don't need no memory.
I'm saying if the options was get some, get close but not finish versus not get nothing at all, I would at least get something.
Well, you're at your age, you would. Not me. Yeah. Fuck no. You tease the shit out of me, I'll beat shit out of you.
Huh?
Let's move on. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't hit a woman, but
but
you know what I mean.
It's only a minute and a half left.
Yeah, I gotta cook.
Only a minute and a half left. Yeah, you do gotta cook.
By time, look at the TV.
And damn, I just looked at my home. It says, what did it just say?
Your phone's so little on me.
It said an hour 46. See, time then went up.
Why?
Time went up. I'm trying to tell you, homie. I'm trying to tell you.
Red right there.
It's going. It's always like that.
But at 10, it won't be.
It's gonna be even 2 hours now.
At 10, it'll be an hour.
It keep going up. I'm trying to tell you, you better cook fast, homie.
You got a job or something you gotta get to, homie?
I got the shit I gotta do.
You're not in no rush, homie.
I got freelance work I gotta do.
You're not in no rush.
Homie. I got freelance work I gotta do.
All right, so let's do a poll question real quick because tomorrow we're gonna save a lot of things. Tomorrow, Smitty, you be prepared for this right here.
Okay, what's this? Okay,
I already did all the work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I already did all the shit.
Oh, okay. You got them in like certain numbers.
I got this right here.
Oh, that's gonna be for tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's gonna be crazy tomorrow.
Yeah, running backs. Yeah, we got a lot of shit.
Oh, I know he's gonna do that.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I did. I prepped tomorrow today, homie. That's what I do.
We got Hall of Famers on like all week too. Though.
No,
like Hall of Fame week.
Tomorrow we got Warren Moon. We got Jackie Slater Thursday, and we got the great who Friday.
Munoz.
Anthony, the best Mexican to ever play.
Come on, stop.
Is he better than Tony Gonzalez? See, Tony Gonzalez is black and Mexican, though. I grew up with Tony.
I'm biased. I'm going to pick Tony because,
Anthony's straight Mexican.
And I know Tony.
And there's only a few straight Mexicans that ever played in the NFL.
Damn, I'm definitely coming back. If you leave after 11 a.m., it's 3 hours back.
All right, bet. Real quick, poll question.
Everybody coming back this year.
You like it in studio, in the Slapstick Lounge, in Cigar Lounge, like this. Is this the move? Go. We need at least 100 to break down this, to get stats. We need 100 answers, though. We need yeses and nos.
If it's under 100, we won't be able to do it.
If it's 98, we won't get it done. So there's 1 yes, 2 yeses, 3, 4, 5 yeses, 1,000%, 6 yeses. Yes.
It's 11. 12, 13.
I don't know yet, Ron said.
Okay, still that's fair though.
K-Shay said yes. Ruben said fire. Yes. Jazzy said yes.
I don't know. It's probably like a real answer, honestly.
Yes. Jennifer.
Okay. So it's like 16, 17, 18. What you looking at? 19, 20, 21.
Like, I don't think it can.
We don't get to 100. We don't get to 100. So we're only at 23 right now.
Crazy.
Who you trying to get to?
I wanted to see who.
What you trying to look for? Oh, I play hockey. So you don't like women who play sports, so I know it's
hell
for you.
Hell yes. Goddamn home.
Jada said go home. Okay. Jada said go home. So
Charge JB for gas, FA said.
My motherfucker said scroll up.
BPS.
My motherfucker Trail said, yes, Smitty, you just gotta drive daily, homie. That's it. Just drive daily 3-4 hours.
I did it.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
I went to the studio.
And you quit that shit.
But I'm saying you gotta try it. Now you gotta try it.
I drive the studio too, homie. It took me 30 minutes in the morning, believe it or not, contrary to belief. As crazy as that sounds, LA's so weird where, in terms of distance, I was closer, but my route, it was just weird. It took me like 30 minutes in the morning to get there. I don't know why. Dead homies.
This is it.
You're actually closer to downtown than
I am.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
than people think.
Than where
I can take the 60 straight. I get there 50 minutes.
For sure. But I don't live downtown, so it'll take me double 50 minutes.
Yeah, not double 50.
If JB let Smitty and Homegirl move, it worked. Homegirl move. What you mean? Like me and my girl move over here? Have another drink, Smitty. You want me to keep drinking and driving and I get in trouble?
But your girl works down there, though. See, that's what I'm saying. If you get a job out here, then, Ruben can make a call, get you in a hospital out here. Since you ain't got no job, she's a breadwinner now. So she's the breadwinner, so she the alpha. So she the breadwinner.
Alpha. I'm a hustler, homie. I'm back doing fire. I'm back doing everything I need to do.
Double 50 minutes is BPS for sure.
That's what it is, though. Now it's double 50 minutes.
Double 50 minutes is BPS. Thank you for catching that. Double BPS.
Turn this.
That loud.
Oh, it's Matt. Okay, shout out to McAfee. I thought it was some other shit.
He loud though, huh?
He loud as hell. Like, it's like he on our show.
Andy.
Yeah, not turn, homie. He literally in my seat doing the whole show and hasn't invited me on the show.
So look,
makes no sense.
Smitty gonna film me and cut it and make a whole short and everything right now live. I'm gonna make a breakfast burrito. I got an hour to do so because I'm on unpaid right after that. Then I gotta go to the boat, pull it out the water, do a bunch of work. Ruben's gonna meet me down there. I'm gonna shoot Ruben up diabetic. I'm gonna get him some, what he needs, insulin, and then we'll be back tomorrow right here, same spot, same time, with some valor, hopefully. Smitty says crazy, all three of them. He said everyone got better as it went. I could have given him another one, and that would have been better. So I don't know what flavor. Everyone got better. So here's what it is. Shout out to Jeff Garcia, Steve Kim. Tomorrow we got Warren Moon on a work boot Wednesday.
Brother.
We'll only improve the show from here. So pound that like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one. And we will see you tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. Peace.